Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast on another match day watch-along. And it is the semi-final second leg in Paris against PSG, basically giving it away there, PSG. Yeah, literally, apologies for being late, but again, life and all that. We are here though, we are literally just over half an hour away from kickoff. Second leg, Arsenal 1-0 down after the first leg. Then Dembele scored the goal in the first 4 minutes, as we all know. And team news is in as well. Team news is in. Very important team news as well. Very interesting team news if you think about it. Dembele, from PSG point of view, is available, but he's on the bench tonight. He starts on the bench. But from the men's point of view, from our men's point of view, Ray is in goal. Timber's back from missing out the weekend. Saliba, Kivior, Lewis Skelly, Thomas Partey's back from suspension, so he's back in the midfield alongside Rice and Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, and Moreno up top. And on the bench, got obviously Neto, Setford, Tierney, White, Zinchenko, Trossard, Jorginho, Sterling, Calafiori, Butler, Odeji, Henry Francis, and Ethan Nwaneri. Big up to the people in the chat. Got Zoom in the chat already. Mr. Tom's in the chat as well. Says hello, sir. Hope you're making a speedy recovery now, Tom, as well. Zoom whoop whoop. And then obviously Tom, champions of the championship, wish you all the luck. Well, I think we're going to need it, but hopefully we'll take that, and hopefully it gets us through. Coming in the night, we'll be here celebrating our team in a European final for the first time since 2006. I thought about this earlier on today. No other club will never reach their first European Champions League final, European Cup, whatever you want to call it. They've never had to wait as long as we have to get to our second European final to right the wrong of the first one. We obviously ain't there yet, but potentially, it's like it's there. It's like, hopefully the lads turn up today with no pressure on them because everyone's written them off. 1-0 down. Even parts of our own fan base are pretty much like downhearted. Like, we win. If we don't, we expect it, sort of thing. But yeah, I have been on my knees praying all day on Arsenal yet. You're not the only one who will trust me. How many Guinnesses have you had? Only one. Only the one. I'm on the soft drinks now, though. I had one earlier. I've had one drink, as I call it, and now I'm on the soft drinks for the evening. Unless it gets really bad. So I can't walk, but I felt worse. As I say, fingers crossed again, full speedy recovery ASAP, my friend. Bloody hell. But yeah, Joel has asked for a link, so when he joins us backstage, I'll bring him in as well. So he's with a night side. What you talking about? Not from I'm an 89. I'm from 89. In my lifetime, I've not seen a team get to their first European final and then have to wait nearly a decade. 2 decades to get. If we get to the final tonight, it'll be our first final in a Champions League final since 2006. That'd be 19 years. Chelsea got to the 2008 one, lost it in Russia, of all places, by the way. Came back 4 years later and won it. My point is that there was that quick turnover. Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. What was it? He got them to one final. They lost it the following year. Came back and won it. We don't get that sort of do-over for some reason. Even City got to their first European final during the pandemic. Lost it to Chelsea. Came back 3 years. Yeah, I want to say 3 years later. 2 years later, won it. Why do we have to wait so long? Take us to Munich, boys. Yes, please. I will literally do anything to have that feeling. Because the closest feeling we've had since we started up this channel over the last how many years now it's been? 20, I can't think now. Bloody hell, 20. I want to say 2018. Yeah, 2018. Talk about 2018. Bloody hell, the closest I've got to having this sort of feeling when my team's in the European final was the Europa League final. But for the OGs that were here at the time, remember, straight after that final whistle went, we went live. Me, myself, and James Rowe, and we discussed the opportunity of potentially going on to win this, what it would mean, in terms of a European trophy in our hands in the modern day. Obviously, the team have different ideas, but still. What a tie that Inter Milan bust. That was mental. I actually watched that. To be honest, even though I didn't do a watch song, as I said to Colonel, I had a sort of migraine attack. I was going to come on in, make it worse. It would have, even though the football was great, would have made it worse. But I watched it, and it was mental, literally mental. In terms of Inter Milan go 2-0 up again, and then second half comes along 2-2, and then when you think Inter completely bottled it at the end with the Rafinha scoring the third for Barca. 2 minutes later, bang, 3-3 extra time, and then yeah. I thought about these in 75. I didn't know, but it took my lifetime anyway. Plus, it's not my team, so anyway. And Henri's legs were gone in 06, 07. Yeah. He was injured a lot in 06, 07, actually. But in 2006, we got to the final. In 2005, 06. Got Catherine in the chat as well. Roy's pissed off with Tom now because he mentioned that team down the road, the Knuckle Draggers. And here's Joel. It's I.
You're all right, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you feeling with just up to literally half hour away from kickoff?
Well, I heard there was a game on, so I thought I'd just jump on and see who was playing.
Just a small one. Just a small
Yeah.
second. Oh, dear.
Hi, Chris Nix. Hello, darling. Hello, darling.
Well, just before we go back to our game, we were just discussing via Roy the game last night, Inter Barca, the two legs. I've not seen a two-legged semi-final like that in a long time.
I haven't seen a good pair of legs like that for a while.
There's that as well.
Apart from my wife, obviously. Just want to give that a shout. Yeah, no, that was unbelievable. When you think the first leg was amazing, the second leg was even better, wasn't it? It was just unbelievable. You had Yamal, how we know he's already broken onto the scene majorly, over 100 appearances, and he's 18, isn't he? 18?
Yeah, just turned 18. Yeah, this
unbelievable. The talent that kid has. But what I have to say is, for a 37-year-old to be basically the match winner,
yeah,
I think it just shows the longevity you can have in your career, doesn't it? When you don't give up 20 years as a pro, and he's, been in Europe for a long, long time, and that was his first European goal.
Yeah, well, it's
unbelievable.
Even the player, I can't remember his name now, the one that got the Inter's third goal, that he took it to extra time.
Yeah.
When you hear about what he's been through in the last few years, beating cancer twice, other personal stuff as well, it's mental. It's absolutely insane. It puts things in perspective as well. But from the game perspective, the game itself.
Just brilliant, though, wasn't it? It was the game. I think someone summed it up really well last night. It was the game that no one wanted to end. It literally was the game that you could never get bored of, because it was just unbelievable. And it takes two great teams, doesn't it? It takes two to tango, as they say, doesn't it? Yeah. And that was a hell of a game last night. And you come up from that onto this one, you're like, I just can't take it anymore. This is where it gets personal, doesn't it? This is the personal stage now. Big shout out to Catherine. Thank you very much. I'm I'm buzzing, mate. I'm genuinely buzzing. I just tried to go to the toilet. I can't even go to the toilet. I've literally, I don't know what's going on. My body's shut down, mate. I'm on the way out.
Oh God!
This is my last stream. It's been a good one. Do you know what I mean? It's been a good one.
Hopefully.
Well, hopefully my last one.
No, as in, hopefully it's a good one.
Yeah, honestly, just quality. There's some lovely comments coming in. Yeah, no,
It's almost
cool
worth
stuff.
listening to.
Good luck, Arsenal. If it's anything like last night, it could be amazing.
Yeah,
I think there's goals in this game. I think. Have you spoke about the last leg, Ryan? Have you spoke about last leg?
Literally not really. It's gone for the teams, and then obviously PSG, the Barcelona game came up in the chat, so we thought deeply into that. But yeah, obviously the last game, obviously you was down that neck of the woods in the Carnet, I believe.
No, they didn't show it.
They didn't show it in the end.
No, I got in there. I sat down, and that's another story.
Oh, bloody
I got in there, sat down. This person came over and just said, "Oh, by the way, they're not showing it." And I was like,
it's an Arsenal pub.
The fuck? It's one of the biggest pubs in Arsenal. And they went, no, they're not showing it. So I went down. So obviously, we had Charlie with us, who's 9. So we were obviously going to be really restricted as to where we could go.
Yeah, because
and then we walked down the road to the next pub along.
There's a sports bar across the McDonald's, wasn't there? Or is it there? Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we went in. Yeah, we went in there.
Yeah.
And as I walked past, there's 2 big doormen. And I turned around, I said, mate, look, we're just desperate to watch the game. And he walked indoors and then he came back out. He went, look, just get in. And then he took all of us in.
That's cool.
And, oh, mate, the atmosphere in there was quality, absolute quality. I know we didn't get the result we wanted, but I wouldn't say that we came away from it thinking we were totally outclassed that night, because I didn't think we were. I know you didn't either, Mike. You know, I think we were pretty even keel. We just couldn't take the chances when we had them. And let's be honest, Martinelli should have done better. Trossard had a big chance. Obviously, Marino being offside. It's one of those. There was opportunities, and we've got to take those opportunities tonight. And I think we will. But as I say, he's put the right team out, hasn't he, Ryan? Let's be perfectly honest. I think he's put the best team out possible.
Strongest 11 he could put out.
Yeah, and to be fair, I think Marino being up top instead of Trossard is spot on. Yeah. Absolutely spot on. Holds the ball up well. He's good in the air. Very physical presence. And he's been scoring some crackers as well. You know, striker's goals, isn't he?
The irony.
Exactly. Never been a striker before. Up you go, mate. Yeah, superb. Hello, Mark Darby. I'll see you, mate. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So I'm not doing a prediction because I just can't do it.
Gav's been too nice in the chat recently. I don't like it. He's going for a 3-1 Arsenal win. Obviously, that'll put us through, but I don't like it. He's a Chelsea fan. I don't like it.
Who's that?
Gav highlights. I'll put up in the.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it goes. PSG won Arsenal fees. His prediction. I don't know if he's being genuine or just trying to bait us out.
Yeah, someone's put their Gav rooting for Arsenal. What the hell? Alternative universities. Oh, mate. Anything can happen on the Mr. Arsenal podcast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Ryan's done some great stuff. Top guy. Deserves it.
Thank you. But yeah, also just going back to our game. We're not dead and buried. It's 1-0. But the way the media, some of our fan base and rivals are talking about, it's like it's done and dusted. It's like we've done. It's like PSG did a Madrid on us, basically, when 2-3 goals clear for the first leg.
Yeah.
Even their fans apparently are a bit like, we're done now. We've done the hard job. We'll finish it off here. How do you reckon the Dembele being on the bench is going to play into our hands or strengthen them?
Well, he's had a knock, hasn't he? I think it's his hamstring. So
yeah,
they're not really going to risk him, are they? Too much. They're not going to want to be silly with this, are they? Especially if there is a final on the horizon, which there isn't. But if there is a final on the horizon, yeah, there you go, mate. If there is a final on the horizon for them, they've also got to look ahead as well. So it's one of those. Because other than the goal, he didn't really do a lot, did he?
No.
And the goal was not so it was an awful goal, because you take a goal, I don't care how they go in. But it was one of those that sort of bumbled its way and bounced its way through and hit the post and went in. Other days it goes up, bounces out. Other days, do you know what I mean? It is what it is. But, you know, 1-0 down, we take it and off we go. So,
yeah,
as you say, I think he's fielded the best team possible. And, yeah, we just got to strap in and see what happens, haven't we, mate? This is
going to be really intense, yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't do a whole live show on it. I think I'd have a breakdown. So good luck, mate.
But yeah, what I was saying before, if we do put it off, it'll be our first Champions League. Word it correctly, first Champions League final in 19 years to today. If we do put it off, I've said not many teams have to wait that long. Klopp got to one final, the following year got back to it and won it. Chelsea did 4 years in between the first and second and won it. We've had to wait 19 years. This ain't fair. No, we've.
But let's be honest. I think we're built very differently now. You know, and if the summer transfer window, I hate saying it because we seem to go to it every year, don't we?
Last year, look what happened.
But if the summer, yeah, but I think now we're actually talking about a striker. I think it was always the fans talking about a striker as opposed to the manager. And
it seems to be a particular type of striker as well in terms of a name, not just not a project striker.
Yeah, and this is it. You know, we want a winner up top. We want a goal scorer up top. Instead of trying to, you know, sort of create one or mould an existing player into being one. You know, we now recognise that is what we need. You know, so let's just see how it goes. See how it goes. Best things in life are always worth waiting for. 100%, mate.
True.
100%.
It is true. That's all I get there. Just get tonight out of the way and have something to look forward to. Come obviously with Munich. It'd be a good fun. Plus, because it's not Barcelona. Yes, I wanted revenge because of 2006, but you know what? Arsenal Inter, very interesting. Especially after what we've seen the last two legs of Inter against Barcelona as well.
And let's be honest as well. And I know people are going to go, "Oh, well, it's great to say that," and all the rest of it, because that's how people talk, you know. Really, it's more. There's flaws in every team. You know, when we look at last night, as great as it was, there was a lot of goals. There was a lot of goals. There was a lot of opportunities. You know, and we're talking about two world-class sides. They were incredible. Even if you want to put them on the pedestal of, you know, the elite, they're in the elite category because they are. There's no doubt in it. They're both in the elite category.
Yeah.
But there was opportunities for both. There was holes in both games, you know. Because on another day, you'd look at a game like that and go, wow, so actually that was 7-6 on aggregate. Look how many goals were leaked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's so many ways of looking at teams, isn't there? And, you know, PSG are the same. They leak goals. There are opportunities. I have to say, is it João Neves? Yeah. He's very good. He is very good. And he was kind of picking the pocket in the last game of everything that came along. He was kind of puppeteer, wasn't he? But we also didn't have Partey.
I was about to say, do you think that's going to be bigger
Ryan,
rival battle?
It's what we needed in order to give Rice the run that he needs to have. To give Odegaard, and Odegaard needs a big game tonight. I don't get behind the hate of him, to be perfectly honest, when you show him what he's shown. We know what he's capable of. It could be something in his personal life. It could be something, we don't know. We don't know. But
I think they rushed him back. After 2.5 months out, they rushed him back, and then obviously he's just become a dad. And obviously we don't know how they, in terms of they're being hands-on, if they're getting help, this, that, and the other. Baby's got to be like 5-6 months old now. As you know, that's not going to be easy balancing that, doing all the night baby, the feed the night, this, that, and the other. Getting up for work, doing this, doing that day-to-day life.
Yes, exactly. It's tough. It is tough, but it is what it is. He's got to do what he's got to do, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I don't think he is he? Because
he's got company, but he said he's asked for a link. So if things were to go the way we want them to go, he will pop on at the end.
Well, I did say to him he needs to get his arse on here.
Yeah,
I did say to him. It's the three of us, isn't it? This is what it is. You can't. It's not right. I can't tame Ryan on my own.
You tried so many times.
Yeah. Have you seen the size of Ryan? When I stood next to him, I just felt like a Smurf.
Yeah, that's it. When I look at that photo, it's like I'm the giant. You know, to be like literally next to me, like I can put my arms on you.
It was like a poster for Smurfs 3. That's what it was.
And I'm the villain.
It was like a big Gargamel in the middle, and then there was just 2 kids stood at the side of him. It's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory Part 2 that never got released.
The dark version, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully not too bad. Bloody hell.
Oh dear.
What has he put? Basically, Joel backs Arsenal to beat PSG and Inter, as he should. 100%.
Exactly.
The thing is, if I came on here and I went, "Oh, Arsenal are doomed," I'm on the wrong channel.
Also, what's the point of being an Arsenal fan? Again, it's not like it's done and dusted like this Madrid situation and all that. This is what I didn't put the tweet on the end, but I felt like saying to people, like putting a tweet out or post, what you want to call it nowadays, and saying to Arsenal, just to say to Arsenal fans, basically, it's bad enough tonight. It's going to be the biggest hate watch from rivals and European, from a European and domestic point of view. We don't need hate watching from our own fan base. Get behind the fucking team, and let's get over this line.
But it winds me up, and we know
what pisses me off. They're the first to complain when things go wrong, no matter what. But when it goes right, they want all the accolades at the same time. It's like no, you weren't there.
But what channel are you talking about, Ryan? I don't understand who you're talking about.
There's quite a few, but there's a certain person in Spain who, by the way, has been caught out numerous times recent months, where at the start of his channel he's saying, "Oh, this what we do now. Oh, got to be honest, in 90 minutes behind the team, no matter what we think. Boom, 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 boom." Nowadays, it's the team shit. Other guys doing this, da 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 da. And it's like, come on.
Can I just say, I've been called Joel Dharma. What is going on?
By Colonel as well. Oh God. Oh my days.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know what that says about you. What he thinks about you either. That's
I don't know. I don't know. Thank you. That's all I'll say. Thank you.
Yeah. Well.
In a twisted world. Thank you very much. Well, someone's laughed at Gargamel. Ryan may be 6'1", but he couldn't hurt a fly, so you'd be fine.
And that's coming from that's my brother, by the way. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, he wouldn't hurt a fly, but it'd hurt you. Did you see my bets?
One second. He's sent 2 images over. Oh, Liam just messaged me. He's going to be on at half time. So when you come around, we'll go back on and all that.
Yeah, I'll be back on, mate.
I don't read him out, Brendan, but I've been to myself. So.
Thank you for calling me a serial killer.
Basically, yeah.
Isn't a serial killer, though? Isn't that someone who kills more than one person?
Basically, 2 to 3 onward is deemed Yeah, serial killer. Yeah.
Joel Campbell. Someone's put. I don't think Joel Campbell's a serial killer.
No, I think you're safe for that one, but still.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll take that as a compliment either. Bloody hell! I'd rather be Joel Dahmer.
Oh, God.
You can read them out. I don't care.
Oh, okay, I'll read that then. Because if you say
So what are these? These are your brothers.
He's done basically.
Is there his bets, are they?
Yeah, bet builders. Yeah, he's basically gone for one bet is 275 to 1, but he's gone for Saka to score or assist.
Okay, cool.
Rice to score or assist. João Neves to be booked. Arsenal to qualify. And most shots on target to be a tie. Basically, both teams will have level amount of shots on target on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that. Okay, and then the second one's 33 to 1. It's Bukayo Saka to score, assist, Martinelli to score or assist, Arsenal to win in the 90 minutes, and Vertana, I probably butchered the name there, to be booked. And there's that 33 to 1. Yeah.
Just to let everyone know that Catherine has specified what a serial killer is. Someone killing people in a specific manner, usually with a repeating pattern, or so I'm told.
I'm slightly concerned at the detail there. Just saying. Are we going to America anytime soon?
I'm not going to upset Catherine.
Mm. It's the channel.
No. Thank you, Catherine.
Good guess.
Well, there is one in Spain, but there's also one over here.
There's that one. Yeah, don't go and talk that bloody one. Bloody hell, that was a nightmare the weekend. Yeah, don't be talking that one.
That was so over the top.
Well, just a tad. Just a tad.
But the people that I thought were going to kick off didn't.
Yeah, that was weird. It was the ones that you don't expect to have been very sort of calm, cool, and collective.
What, like the actual... Are we talking the host?
Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh.
Me, mental note. Avoid Catherine. Yeah. I thought I only read half of that and it was me, mental. I watched Criminal Minds and the whole premise is catching serial killers. This has gone down a really dark road. Catherine has the infamy of being on a stream with me and an hour later I had a stroke.
Wow.
I'm sitting here, Ryan, in my Arsenal top, says Gav.
He's a Chelsea fan, by the way, but he sent me proof the other night. He's actually got an Arsenal top now. Because basically what it was, I don't know if you remember, but when the draw for the quarterfinals was confirmed.
Oh, yes, I remember you saying.
He famously came on here in front of Liam and went, "You ain't getting through. You got no chance at Real Madrid. I'm that confident. If you knock out Madrid, not just win one game, but if you knock out Madrid, I'll wear an Arsenal shirt." I was like, okay then. And he's just crumpled in front of him.
Oh dear. Can I just say, Russ has joined us. Thank you very much, Russ. I hope all is well with you and the family, mate. I think you got to kill more than 3 or 4 people to be a serial killer. Never tried it myself. That's Stefan. That's a relief. Criminal Minds is very good. We seem to be going down a really strange path here. I hope that's not the case.
Watchalong guy.
Yeah. By the way, this is a watch along for football. We're not, we're not watching the crime channel. Well, yeah, let's. Not long to go now, Ryan. 8 minutes.
Oh, don't. I'm on the soft drinks. Don't think I would cope for doing it.
Oh, I've got Gatorade, so I'll probably wake up at about 2 o'clock in the morning because it wake me up.
One way or the other, either in a positive buzzing mood or I've got to get up now because I've got this shit in my system. I need to move.
Joel Green uncut. Get your Barnet cut, son. It's not too bad. I'm getting the side shaved out. I went to Arsenal versus Villa in the FA Cup final 4-0. I had a mohawk, and I remember going there, and people were actually, because we were all drunk. I don't drink now, but we were all drunk at the time. And I was walking down the road, and Arsenal fans were coming up to me, and they started taking selfies with me. And I thought, the hell's going on? And they thought I was Debussy.
Take it as a good-looking man.
To be fair, at the time, it wasn't bad. I wouldn't take that as a compliment now. Skelly to kill 2 or more people on the pitch tonight. You heard it here first. What was the odds on that?
Oh dear.
There you go.
What is your starting 11? It's David Raya in goal, Timber, Saliba, Kivior, Lewis Skelly, Partey, Declan Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Moreno up top. Your favourite player, Gav?
Yeah, it picks itself, really, doesn't it? Let's be perfectly honest. Is Calafiori on the bench?
Yeah, it's actually on the bench.
He is.
Yeah.
It's a shame he's not fitter because I think he could have actually played on the left side.
Yeah, in terms of match, we've got Neto, Setford, the goalkeepers, Tierney, White, Zinchenko, Trossard, Jorginho, Sterling, Calafiori, Butler, Adeji, Henry Francis, and Ethan Wanieri.
See, I don't think that's bad, really.
Stronger as we've had it for a while, actually.
Let's see. Evens, said your brother.
Here comes their little bloody, what's name now? Banner, what you going to call it? Oh, not Banner.
Tifo thing.
Tifo, yeah. It's basically the French flag with Paris Saint-Germain on it as it stands. That's the one. There's another one that says 19. The French flag in the background. And there's another one. They've done more than one, put it that way.
At least we don't have to look at the Arsenal Tifo, says Russ.
You call it a Tifo still, seriously. It's a fucking flag. Let's be honest, it was a flag.
No, I'm not reading out what Tom just read. Oh dear. That's definitely the wrong channel.
But yeah. Anyway, speedy recovery, Tom. Speedy recovery, as we said.
Oh dear. But I need people to come and follow me on X, to be perfectly honest. JG_uncut. Just come and find me. I'll be there somewhere. I'm usually on there. So's Ryan.
And Liam. Yeah. So basically, they've got 3 Tifos. 1970. Paris Saint-Germain, 1970, and I don't think I've seen the third one yet. And then around outside on the roof of the stadium, then they do what we did last season with the perhaps the gunpowder in the colours of the club and all that, and fireworks along the roof. That's it. Teams in the tunnel, by the way, just getting ready to come out. I want to say this though. I'm slightly concerned the UEFA have hired a referee known for, being dodgy, and served a ban for that. That's our referee tonight. It's a German match official. Basically no Jude Bellingham last year. Was it last year? No, a couple of years, not last year, the year before. He was at Dortmund, and he called out a referee for having a history of match fixing and all that.
Yeah,
that's the referee we've got tonight.
Well, can I just say it's a case of whether the German hates the French or the English more. That's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah, basically. Pete's in the chat as well. But yeah, see you at half time with Liam. Take care. Hopefully, we'll be it by then.
Come on, boys. See you soon.
See you soon. Take care.
Love to everyone in the chat. Love you.
Jesus Christ, Tom. Right. Here we go. Put a little bit of sound just so you can hear the commentary at least. Right, they're doing the little bloody Champions League theme in the background crap. It wasn't a hard competition to win, to be fair, YouTube. Let's be honest. We literally put a flag, a glorified flag, and the club called it a Tifo. They've actually gone out their way and even gave once all that the Tifos and the fireworks, as I mentioned before, they've actually given the fans something to hold up in the colours of the team. We only did that for the quarterfinal. Semi-final is like here's a massive flag. That's what you're getting for semi-final, a European semi-final. The 2 Spaniards hug before they go to their respective dugouts. Come on, Arsenal, don't fuck about tonight, please. Prove your doubters wrong, please. piss off the haters, please. The rival haters especially. I'll do literally anything to get to the Champions League final. The last time my team was in the Champions League final was, as I say, 2006. And it was May 17th. 3 days before my, I think now, 17th birthday. And I'm now pushing 36 in a couple of weeks. Fucking hell. No worries, Stefan, no worries. By the way, guys, like I said last week for the first leg, I want no spoilers in the chat, especially bad ones. No spoilers in the chat. Mainly no bad spoilers, basically. If I'm going to be disappointed, I want to be disappointed in what I see and not in terms of watching it play out, basically, without being spoiled in the chat. If that's okay. Good spoilers, I'm on board with. Bad, yeah. Because Sky wouldn't. The reason why was because Sky won't allow it. God forbid. Would make the product even better, the Premier League product better. But hey, players. Well, of course, it's not a final, but yeah, they know. But the thing is, they know. They know from our point of view, our players know they have to win by 2 clear goals tonight, at the very least. I think that's why I threw in. I hope you get better soon, Tom. Does it again, basically. Can we get a time check on kickoff? Yeah, currently I've got the team, PSG team doing a team huddle. They're split and they're going towards the centre circle. The refs ball on the spot. Tifo's now going down. The main Tifo is going down. Now it's our players getting out of their huddle. Come on, lads. Come on. Please, I'll do fucking anything, please. In the 19 years since I've seen my team in the Champions League final, I've had to witness Chelsea in 3 Champions League finals, win 2 of them. United in 3 Champions League finals, win 1 of them. Man City in 2, win 1. Liverpool winning multiple, winning 4 winning 1 in the time frame since we were last in the final. And I think what was it? Even Tottenham got to. Even though Tottenham lost it, they still got to a final. And we're off. Come on, lads. Come on. Fucking about today, please. Nerves have officially kicked in. Yeah. There we go. Let's try that up. There we go. Come on, lads. Come on, Saka. Come on. Please. No bad spoilers in the chat. Only good ones if anything good happens. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. Please, Saka. Come on. Better than that. Come on. It's our fucking turn. You've got to be 19 years down the line. It's got to be our fucking turn. We're making hard work of it, but still. If you do pull this off, we've made hard work of it. That's all I'm saying. Go on, Gabby. Well done, Gabby. Foul, ref. Gotta say, fucking hell. It's good got done these. I've got a bit of history. Fuck off, Ray. Don't you anything stupid tonight. Oh, if Ray does anything stupid, I'll come from him. You would not believe. He won't know what's hit him. Just got to play it smart, Arsenal. Got to play it smart. Please. if anything, inherit the spirit of '94, please. Come on, Saka. Come on, take him on. Take someone on. Some support would be fantastic. Odegaard, get some. Oh, yeah, man. Ball in. Marina. Oh, this. Oh, my God. Oh, what was it? Oh, my God. What a ball from Timber as well. Oh, how close is that? Let's see another angle there. Oh, doesn't get the right connection. Fudge. Does it hit? Lets it hit off his head instead of guiding it. Aye. Fudge. I hope so, Gabe, because I said I've played fucking 19, as I say, keep saying 19 fucking years, and in the 19 years I've seen all my rivals, competitive rivals, and the knuckle draggers get to a final, and most of them, barring the knuckle draggers, win the fucking thing. We've been in the fucking pits in that time frame as well, for majority of that time frame, actually. Oh, Thomas Partey's going to long throw. Come on. Where can I watch it? Not got TNT and BT Sport. Russ might be able to help you out there. I don't know. Oh my god! Should we fucking 1-0? Keep with your fucking Johnny prick. Why you got to be fucking so big? Come on, we got to take the chance. If we want to get this pull this off, we've got to take the fucking chance. Martinelli as well. Oh, it's Martinelli with the shot. Gets the connection, but straight to the goalkeeper, and he's a fucking lanky prick as well. Makes it even worse. Should have been a corner, I thought, but okay. Bastards. Hang on, why was that not a corner or throw in? Well done, Dex. Well done, Odegaard. Martinelli. Dex. Hold it up. For the foul at least. Well done, Partey. Odegaard. Saka. Go on, go. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm fucking attacking the ball comes in. That's the problem in that phase of play. Well done, Lewis. Well done. That's it. I hate when people fucking go, yeah, fucking really pisses me on edge now. I'm assuming there's bad news coming because people are fucking complaining now. Please, don't do anything fucking stupid, Arsenal. Don't make the job 10 times worse, please. Because Saka, you need to pass to someone because obviously people are getting away, but not the point. Just get pass. Go on, Gabby, go. Corner. Colonel, there you've got your website in the day. So type that into your search engine and knock yourself out. Come on. Any goal will do at this moment in time. Any sort of goal. On Declan's putting a sixpence. Come on, Declan. Come on. Good delivery, please. Good delivery, please. All in. Fucking lanky prick punches out for a throwing. Amazing he didn't fall to the floor there. No, I just assumed it was going to be bad because in terms of a couple of group chats I checked, he was like, oh, bloody hell, and all that crap. Oh, you fucking fuck off, Donnarumma, you bastard. We should be winning. We actually should be winning 2-0. The chance we've had, at least 2. He's a hanky prick. He's near post as well. But if it had gone the other way, the other side of the goal, that's oh fucking hell. If that's the other side of the goal, we're bouncing, boys. We're bouncing. Oh, now he's fucking complaining. He's fucking injured. Of course he fucking is. We're 7.5 minutes in. Sorry, 7.5. Nearly 8 minutes in. Sorry. And Donnarumma's going, oh, I'm injured. What a hit from Odegaard though. Fucking hell. That was a to the haters. Fuck off, shot. Fucking Donnarumma. I can't stand the prick. Ideal. He's injured because their backups are slightly smaller, so more chance. You never know. Come on, Arsenal. Come on. What's happened to him? He saved the shot. The ball went out. Suddenly he looks dazed. Oh, he's making out he is. Anyway. I'll walk it off, lads. I'll be okay now. And the Martin Oval puts it in the net, though. That's the difference. Let's not get too carried away yet. So early. Excuse me. That would be ideal, to be honest. If we've been brutally honest, that would be ideal. I think he's just mind games again. Take the sting out the towel. Don't you start? That's fucking hell. Need you on a hole in the head with that side of things. Jeez, time and place. Been a good start better start so far than compared to last week's start. We've just got to be smart though. We can't overcommit because they can fuck us on the counter attack. That's not a foul, of course not. No. He's just holding his ankle for no fucking reason, ref. Someone needs to commit quick. Fucking hell. We do. That's what I'm saying. We need to be smart. We can't just keep doing this pressure. Nothing to show for it. Keep overcommitting. Panic more, and then they counter us and fucking kill the game off. We don't need that. Come on, Arsenal. Come on. Oh, Gabby, come on, Matt. He just falls to the floor. I'm going to say, if you fucking buy that, you're in fucking trouble, my friend. Keep trying this fucking ball off, mate. Make it fucking count then. Fucking pick up a player in red to put it in the net, please. It's very tense already. What? 12 minutes in. It's very tense already, but thank you. Appreciate it, Rich. Oh, poor ball from Party. can do this. We can do this. Come on. We time this on the phone on 12 minutes. Fuck me. Timber, be smart. Well done. Well done, lads. Well done. Be smart. Be smart. Don't force something you don't have to force. Just go back if you have to. Keep the ball. Just keep the fucking ball. No, I'll put. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll put betting open. I'll open the betting for you guys as well. Fuck it. Fuck it. Use your coins. Why not? Just use your coins. Let's do the thing. There we go. Right, ball in. Oh, he doesn't fall to an Arsenal player. Of course it don't. Fucking hell, we've got the way. Gabby, you're not a Gabby, you're a winger. Why are you letting Partey play your role for fuck? Oh, piss off, Martin. Right. Come on, lads. Come on. Right. Betting for first goal is open. So for the newbies, just follow the rules. It says in the chat there, and then go from there. Basically, yeah. First time they're getting a bit of pressure off out there at the moment. For how long, I don't know. Okay, fair enough. Rosie, how you doing anyway? Hope you're having a good night so far then. Make sure that's gone through for you. Yep, that's in. Saka. No. Oh, man, he's not a striker. Yeah, he's not a striker, so he couldn't make them runs. Partey, you fucking sort your life out. Challenge the pricks of Libas. Don't fucking bark orders. Why are we giving him? Why are we giving him so much space in the ball now? This is what you're gonna get from me tonight. Things change. Oh, fucking hell. I have a bet on for 160 Arsenal. What's your bet, Rosie? What's your bet? Is it an accumulator thing or bit builder? What? We're getting too much space now. We're letting them come at us. What are we doing? Oh, fucking hell. Wake up! We're faulting already. 15 after 15 minutes. We're letting them have the ball now, and we're letting them come with space as well. There's no one closing down. Come on, close the fuck down. Ray was beaten, by the way. There's no way he's getting to that. That was like Porto last season away. I don't like this. Fucking so tense. I fucking hate it. Yeah, Vale's completely beaten. Completely beaten. Thank God there was a post there, that's all I'm saying. Fucking hell, ref, come on! It's a booking as well for the midfielder or defender, one of the two. Nuno Mendes has been booked, okay. Come on. Declan, you're pissing me off, my friend. Oh, fuck off, Martin, any. Go on, Lewis. Oh, Martin, you're pissing me off. You're trying to force it now. Saki goes to hold it in the corner, my friend. Hold it in the corner at the very least. Ref, come on. Didn't win the ball, but fuck it. Why not? Just play on, yeah? Just going to ask him now. I'm going to go back and check in a bit. We'll get a break from this breaking play. I'll have a look. Unless Tom knows, I don't know. Oh, me. Come on. We've got to do something to possession, lads. Come on. 20 minutes in. You had chances to get back into the tie. And shoot. Corner. You take it, corner. Come on. Oh, I'm going to too much out for a second. I need to. It's in the corner of my eye. It's really distraction. And I see things move up. Come on. Please. Pressure. Why the camera on him for? I don't care about him. Piss off. Show me the game. Ball in. Come on. Oh, you bastard. And then another got. Hey. Fuck, we're just going to barge you out the way, apparently. Well done, Saka. Well done. Oh, can't I go in forward, please? Fuck's sake. You're better than that, Timber. Fucking hell. I think he's asking for us to score a goal, take the pressure off, and not. Chat's closed again. Oh, yeah, I don't like it. Sleep, why are you blocking orders? Get a fucking cross. Thank God it was that Raya. Thank fuck for that. Wake up, for fuck's sake. We're committing too many forward and getting fucking done on counter twice now. Come on. And it's Saliba again with a fucking dodgy passing. Wake up, you prick. Pissing me off. Thought we did it as a fucking one-off. And you've done it how many times recently? Yeah, just a tad beat. Quite close chat. Just a tad beat, yeah. Oh, fuck. We're committing too much forward. We'll say that. In that instance, there it was more we were in attacking positions, and fucking Saliba give up yet again. He's having brain fart moments. I'm very concerned recently with him as well. Talk about Ray the other night after the Bournemouth game, concerned of his passing. I'm very concerned with fucking Saliba at the moment as well, since Gabriel's been out. Come on, Martin, and he run it in, overlap. Come on. Get a blown. What the fuck was that? 50-50 fucking challenge, but okay. Cool. I don't know why TNT was showing Henry Francis warming up like that, but okay. Fucking Saliba got away one there. We're not holding on to the ball here. Go on, Mars. Go on, Mars. Go on, Mars. Oh, for fuck's sake, pass it! Fuck me. Can you pass? You can't, guys. You've got great. You're taking players on, but pass the ball. Stop running to fucking running into the fucking wall, a literal wall for fuck's sake. Offside, okay. Yeah, I'll take that. We've got to make this pressure count at some point, one way or the other. And stop giving them the occasional stupid chance to fucking kill the tie. Always just get Declan, you're an idiot. You're an actual idiot, and you're about to be sent off probably. Not your books instead, you lucky fucker. What did I say about not giving opportunities? And you're about to do that now. Okay. Stupid idiot. Getting very complacent now. Stupid passing is fucking us. He can't complain. It was the other card offence. Take your time, then. Fucking hell. Best fucking defenders free kick, you fuckers. Well done, Partey. Well done, get rid of it. 2-0. Ties over. 1-0 on the night, 2-0 on aggregate. What did I say? We need to make that pressure count. Thanks, Declan. You're going to get fucking pelters now online, you idiot. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. All that pressure for fucking nothing. Fucking joke. fucking sick of this bollocks. And why is no one closing down again? Why is it so easy to fucking not? Fucking not watching the fucking girls in terms of fucking their lack of fucking emergency getting out from on the edge of the box. Fucking joke this is. A fucking miracle now. All that pressure for the first 25 minutes, and we've got nothing to show for it, apart from being 1-0 down. They've had 3 shots in the 28 minutes, so it's 3, and that's ended up in the fucking net. We've got chance after chance after chance after chance, nothing to show for it, and we're 1-0 down now. 2-0 overall. We've now got to win 3-1 on the night. Fuck me. What a fucking joke. And it's literally, in the last few minutes, it's the fucking stupid, fucking shitty, brain dead moments started creeping into certain players, running into Miles, running into fucking trouble, Saka running into trouble, Declan mistouching it and fucking giving away the free kick that led to the fucking goal. Mate, we're giving the ball away. We're going to get fucking fucked. We're getting fucked. We're getting fucked. They didn't want this. They're doing a Newcastle on us. Semi-finals, they get Jill. Was it? So we've had semi-finals this year in the Carabao Cup. Got jitters, both legs. Look at that fucking played out for us. A couple of years back, Liverpool set over 2 legs, Carabao Cup. Jitters. After doing one in the first leg, jitters in the second leg at home, lost. And now this year, now semi-final of the Champions League, even bigger. And it's jitters. Certain players, the jitters have crept in. Because the opportunities haven't gone in so far, jitters crept in. And this is the shit we're getting served up. Fucking joke. Someone make a fucking move. He passes to you, so he passes back to him. Okay. Looks like we're waiting another year, at least another year for the Champions League final. Woohoo! In the meantime, I'm going to see the fucking knuckle draggers in the Europa League final. Fucking joke. Absolute fucking joke. Nerves. Because the pressure straight away from knocking out Madrid went straight on us. So you got to win it now. Do this, do this, do that. X, Y, and Z. From not just from within the club itself or in the fan base, but outside as well, outside noises, and the general media, and the pressure's got to him. And just in this leg, mind started off so well. We just need to put the ball in there. Just keep calm, keep collective. It would come. And then just before that goal happened, for the 5 minutes before that goal happened, we started trying to force the issue, trying to force it to happen, things to happen. But overdoing it, like Lewis Skelly making that run and then running. Just didn't think about passing, just run into trouble, lost the ball. Saka then does it 2 minutes, a minute or two later. Fucking Saliba with a brain dead pass 5 minutes prior to that. It almost fucked us at that point. It was just shoved out, but okay. Won't be enough. Even if it's, I don't know. We've got to score before half time and make it 1-1 on the night at least. Before half time. I think a couple of players already given up by the looks of it since that goal. Alex is Gavin Tom right. I hope. Gavin, we all do from our perspective. We all do, but we'll see. We're not really fucking hold on to the ball at the moment, so. Literally would give anything for us to send this run and go through, but yeah. Won the ball, but okay, ref, cool. Okay, the corruption's real. Here we go. The ref picked his poison now. Actually wins the ball, but okay, ref. Fair. Do you want to kick the ball up any further up the pitch, my friend? The free kick was right in the far corner, but sure, let's go more central, more forward as well. About 10, 15 yards, yeah? Prick. And the ref just allowed it, by the way. Pass the fucking ball. Seriously, Declan. He doesn't even fucking react quick enough. Fuck me. They're trying to force it now. Even more. Fuck. We need a miracle. Oh, what's happened now? What have they got? They booted it out. How have they got the phone? They literally booted it out. They fucking for real. I'm getting pissed off now. I'm actually. Of course, you never going to shoot, was you? Fucking hell. Oh, God, you could have gone close and actually tried to challenge for the 50-50 there, but okay, mate. Just let him casually clear the ball. Martin just gives a half-ass there. Oh, didn't get a ball. Just half-ass jog on the spot. Get rid of it. Casual sticking the fucking leg out. Yeah, that's asking for trouble, that is. And we're giving them 5-10 yards of space to fucking do what they want with the ball. Oh, Partey's pissing me off. He's actually pissing me off. He did all the work to win the ball and just straight away goes, toe pokes it back to their fucking defence. That's it, worth getting away, mate. And he calls an offside. Where's the offside? Nothing to do with being in the fucking way of the play there. It's just no coincidence, Peter, that he was in the way of the play. Ball touched him. No, offside over there. Fucking joke. As soon as it was announced it was him at the ref and his history, so we say, fucking knew he was in for a long one. Doesn't that show how fuck things are? A match official that has been done and basically found guilty of match fixing in the Bundesliga, served a punishment, is allowed to referee for Uefa in the biggest competition in Europe, in club football. Yeah, I'm going down that route. Fuck it. They're not giving me nothing to talk about, so apart from pissing me off. Kivior, get out, mate. You've got to help out here. Fuck me. Declan, run for the ball, my friend. Run towards the ball. Don't just jog on a fucking spot. You booted the ball, mate. Didn't interfere, so fuck off. Fucking calling for an offside. Fucking joke. Absolute fucking joke. Fuck hell. Oh, yeah, got to do the cash out. Oh, yeah, got to close that. Fuck's sake. Just give us something for half time, for fuck's sake. Looks like no trophies over the year, but it looks like it. There's no one down the edge of the box, of course not. Go away. It's got winded. The fact they sacrificed their unbeaten season, literally sacrificed, they were unbeaten when they won the league. And the second they won the league, it was like, oh, okay, we're focused on the Champions League now, and they've lost a couple of games since in the league. Says it all. It says it all. They're actually focused to from their point of view, join Marseille basically in terms of being that and take away that accolade from Marseille at the same time in terms of being the only French team to win the Champions League. From a French, that's my French point of view, obviously. 2 minutes, we're going to score, aren't we? Fuck me. Absolute joke. We need a miracle. We need a miracle. Fucking hell. We need a miracle. Do, do, do. Pass it, Declan. Oh, fuck off, Dex. Please, fuck off. And no one's making the run to get in front of the defender. So he has a nice, easy clearance out to the front. Make it a throw in. Nice and easy for Hakimi. Nice and easy. Of course it is. Declan, don't just shield. Go towards it and fucking jump. You just made it easier for fucking Donnarumma. Certain players have given up since that goal went in. They're not even hiding it. Keep battling, yeah. Fucking 1-0 down and like 2 down. Yeah, let's keep battling, yeah. Fucking joke. Shouldn't be losing on the night 1-0, but we are losing on the 1-0, 2-0 in aggregate. 45 minutes to save our European season, basically. Our season in general. Give that something to fucking look forward to in terms of silverware wise. 45 minutes to score at least 2 goals to take 2 goals in that 45 to take it to extra time. 3-3 as it stands to go all out and through. They gave up to start panicking for me when the ball weren't going in. They're doing everything right, but the ball weren't going in. As soon as the 25-minute mark, they started certain players start overdoing things and trying to force the error. Saliba was the first one in terms of that stupid pass. Thankfully, it was a hit straight to the goalkeeper, but that stupid pass that fucking led to the counter attack out of nowhere. Then Lewis gets the ball, does the amazing run, but doesn't pass it this time. Face the counter attack, and then Saka does the same thing, and then 2 minutes later, we're in this situation. Yay! Making it hard for ourselves. The annoying thing is, as I was saying, the annoying thing is, we did everything right, but up to that goal, everything right, but apart from putting the ball in the net, and then certain players started overthinking it, trying to force it. And then
but this is the thing, thing is, the balls are going in the box. There's no one there. There's no one there. You know, it's just it. I think, Ryan, we get a goal, we're back in the game. I genuinely, but we just need to score. I think if you score, you show the vulnerability. Because they will go into panic mode thinking you are getting back into it. But if we're not going to do that, then it's not going to happen, is it? You know, that's the thing.
Right. Number one, brace yourself. There we go. Hello.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Getting better.
Yeah, well, it's
I think the frustrating thing is, Liam, the balls are going in the box. There's no one there.
well, that's what happens when you don't spend money on a striker, innit? That's what happens, mate. That's what happens when we don't go and fucking buy the players that we should have done last summer. Do you know what I mean? Like, we knew this, we've known this,
but let's be honest, Liam. It's not just last summer, is it?
Well, it's been the last 5 years, mate. 4 years since Aubameyang's gone, we haven't replaced him, mate. If we're being totally honest, I know we brought Jesus in and he got the injury, and then he's been but we haven't replaced Aubameyang. End of. Do you know what I mean? But even there, yeah, right. We continue to make the same mistakes, mate. We lose the ball, and we're so vulnerable. Like every time we lose the ball in our half, yeah, right. And I was talking to Josh and Guna about this all season long. We've done this, right. Bournemouth, we lost Saliba because we lost the ball in midfield. Do you know what I mean? West Ham, we lost Skelly because we lose the ball in midfield. We just go totally gung-ho, yeah, right, and just leave players exposed at the back. And then how do we concede a goal? Yet again, David Raya playing a ball out, and then we concede a free kick from it. It's the same shit, mate. And I'll keep saying, this team does not learn quick enough. We make the same mistake time after time after time after time after time. And you're just banging your head against the wall, aren't you? Like, first 20 minutes, mate, absolutely fucking outstanding. Probably the best thing for us for a long time. But at the end of the day, we're 1-0 down. And
there's no, but yeah, like you say, there's no goal, is there? It's great playing. It's great playing the football, isn't it? But if you've got no, you know, if there's no result of that, there's no outcome to that, then it doesn't mean anything.
Mikel Merino's doing a job up there, yeah, right, because there's no one else to do it. We know my views on Martinelli. He's just not good enough, mate. If we want to go to the next level and win things, like, his anticipation's not good enough. Saka, like, I think he's matched a little bit in the last 2 games with this guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've marked Saka out. Oh, they know if they mark Saka out the game well, actually, we're completely non-void up front because there ain't really much else that's going to happen. Great shot from Odegaard in the first few minutes. It's the best thing I've seen him do in the last 6-7 games. But do you know what I mean?
But he had another opportunity as well, didn't he, to have a strike, and he didn't pull the trigger, and he was in a perfect position. Either.
Makes it quick enough. So there was another attack. You're exactly bang on what you're saying there. But there was another attack, and he always takes one extra touch. I've started to notice this with him, yeah, right? Just play the ball to Martinelli as quick as you possibly can.
But the problem is, it's not even one extra touch to then go for a shot, is it? It's one extra touch to pass it away. It's not a positive touch, is it? If he took a touch when you could see he was ready to, you know, have a dig, you'd kind of go, oh, that was unlucky. But when you get into the edge of the box, you're in that position, you're ready to pull the trigger. Don't pass it off to Martinelli. Just have a go. There could be chances where you hit that ball, it hits a hand in the box, it ricochets off for a corner. I'd rather him have a shot and we get a deflection. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather him have a go. Just have a go. We saw by the shot that he had in the first half, Liam. It's there. It's there. But that was on instinct. When that ball came to him, that was on instinct. He didn't think about it, just did it. The problem is when he's got the ball at his feet, it's almost like I've got to do something magical with it. No, you don't. Just do what you do. It's gone away from him. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to go all guns blazing, having a go at the lads, because I think we get a goal, Liam. I think we're in it.
Oh yeah.
I think we have to show vulnerability in PSG. It's there. We're still finding spaces. We're getting the ball in the box. We just need. I think if Marino gets in there and he puts it in, or Rice makes a run in there, I think we put them under pressure if we make it 1-1 in this leg. I think we really do, and you could see a turn. But we've got to do it, and we've got to do it early, second half. The longer this goes on, it's going to be so hard. It's going to be so hard, isn't it?
That goes in.
I just think, mate, as well. Yeah, right. Mate, you're right. You're bang on, mate. We like, for me, we have to score early, right? Like, I do believe if we score, right, they're going to shit themselves like they shit themselves in the first 15, 20 minutes.
That goes anywhere else for the right to keep us.
We've got to score, mate.
If he scuffs that, it goes in.
But you look at, I'll tell you what the difference is, yeah, right? At the moment, yeah, the reason we're not winning this tie is Donnarumma. Like,
Don't get me wrong. He's outstanding. Yeah, he's elite, isn't he? He's elite.
Beautifully. Look, you see him. He's just.
He's hit it beautifully, mate. He's hit it well. Like,
But let's be honest, though. I don't think, at the end of the day, the saves he's making, he's making them, isn't he? We're still not testing the keeper enough.
Nah.
That's what it comes down to.
Oh, mate, I think some keepers push that into the net. Some keepers get their fingers on that, but
some keepers don't touch it, mate.
No. But mate, this is the difference. Like what you said, mate. Their goal is because, do you know what, they've had a hit outside the box. It's hit a deflection. This is what you're asking. You're asking that Odegaard to be able to do that, and he can do that. And I don't understand why he don't do that, mate.
Oh, we're just asking for a bit of intensity. That's all it is. Have a go. We've been through the years, as Ryan knows as well. We've been through the years of the tippy-tappy Arsenal, of passing it around the box and trying to tap it in the net. You've got to have a dig. Look at some of the goals we've seen in this Champions League. They've been outrageous because people have just dared to have a go. That's all it comes down to.
Yeah.
Being in the right place and having a go. Second half, and I have to say, Partey, I think he was actually causing the problem with those throw-ins. They hated those throw-ins. It's something totally different, isn't it?
Where's that never happened before, mate? Why have we only just found this out, like 4 years into his career?
No, this is a thing. This is a thing.
Do you know what? Charles Partey can take a throw in and he's actually causing havoc. Where's that come from?
But he's going to now unleash his secrets because he's going in the summer, isn't he? Probably. So he's just saying, well, look what I can do. I've got another string to me bow if anyone wants me.
I don't know, mate. I just think, like, with the way, I'll be honest, like, I think he's going to have to make a change quite soon. And I think he's going to have to make a very brave change. And I think he's going to have to bring one area on. Like, I
know, I think it's going to be mad to say it, but I think you either take off Martinelli or Odegaard and you bring in Ranieri for either of them, because I think he does a job in both of those positions. I think he would have the bravery and the nuts to have a go. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Be careful.
He's got, mate, you can't be regretting anything. Like, we've got to score 2 goals this half. It's neither here or there now. We have to score 2 goals, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we can get another goal, but it's getting that first goal, mate.
As I say, you get the first goal. I think it puts the pressure onto them to think, we've got to see this out now. And then you start to make those mistakes. You start to be a bit more... Because at the moment, there's no pressure. There's no pressure. They can tap the ball around. They can have the attacks. They can go on the counter. They can sit back. They'll think, that's exactly what Luis Enrique is going to say to him. You've got the game. You decide whether you want to win it or not.
What concerns me though, mate, right, just like having a bit of right, this is a golden opportunity, and I mean a golden opportunity. Don't get me wrong, that game yesterday was absolutely unreal, right? But let's be honest, both defences are absolutely fucking shambles. If we're being totally honest.
This is what I said to Ryan. If you think over both legs, it was 7-6.
Yeah, it's a joke, mate, right? Like,
incredible as it was, because it was, wasn't it? Let's be perfectly honest.
From a point of view, yeah.
It was unreal from but my nerves would not serve me very well in a game like that.
No, but the problem I've got with this, right, mate, is now, right, that yet again, and I'm going to go back to the ownership, and I'm going to go back to Edu and that, right? And I know Edu went in January, right? But if we had a striker, I think we're winning this tie. I honestly think we're winning this tie. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've seen enough to believe that we'd be winning this tie at the moment. And yet again, right, when it comes to crunch, they've not delivered. They've not delivered, mate. They've not delivered. And the problem I've got now, right, this is me, you, and everyone. Oh, yeah, right. This is a golden opportunity, right. And these chances don't come around often. Real Madrid won't be fucking losing games next year, mate, like they had this year. Barcelona. Again.
Well, they invest again, don't they? They invest again. This is what they do.
The ownership has snoozed again. We had Mr. Josh Kroenke fly over in January, and what did he go back with? Fuck all, mate. Fuck all. And I'll tell you what, mate, that's going to be the regret, mate, because this is actually a golden opportunity, mate, to go and win this tournament. And what's going to let us down, mate? And it's nothing against Marino, mate, because I think he's been absolutely fucking outstanding.
Well, and let's be honest, he's been called into a position he's never played before, and he's got goals when he shouldn't have. That goal against Real Madrid was a striker's finish.
Yeah, but
he's been above and beyond, hasn't he?
Yeah, of course he has. But
he ain't a striker.
Better than Havertz, mate, when you start looking at it in terms of the performance this season. I think his performance has been unreal. But at this moment of time, we need an actual striker. It's the difference when you get to the top level games, right? When you need a chance to score. And there's been at least 3 occasions in that first half where if you had a striker on that pitch, right, but we're getting another shot away. And if you had that out, one of the 3 chances, you expect to score at least one. And this is my issue, right, is that I think, right, that the ball, like, they throw a lot of money at it, but let's be honest, the amount of money they didn't throw at it, but in the Wenger years, and coming out the Wenger years, they had to throw money. We knew to get to this level, we had to spend all that money to get back to this level.
But the problem is that, and one of the problems is, we've got to this stage with no striker. So they're either going to think how well we've done without one, but then at the same time, you'd think, look what we could have done if we had one.
I look at the squad, mate, and I said this the other day to Ryan. I look at the squad and I find it hard to believe that it's going to be Champions League winners.
Well, look at the bench, Liam. Look at the bench. Who'd you bring on? Apart from Ranieri, who'd you bring on?
You look, right, what Paris Saint-Germain brought on the other day against us. They bring on 3 top-class players. We got fucking Gow on the bench. Butler, I don't know what his last name is. Do you know what I mean? Like,
and it's no offence to them. Don't get me wrong. It's no offence to them, is it? In the slightest. But
we knew in January, mate, we was in trouble. And do you know what? I just want the ball to be proactive for once. Do you know what I mean? And I just think, right, that we might go and make the transfer in the summer, but it's going to be even harder to win the Champions League next year because all these big clubs are going to return and are going to compete as well. Again, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually fancy beating them 3 times in a row. Like they want our number now, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them, mate. Yeah, we need to get to the final, mate. We need to get to the final. We need to do this, and hopefully something happens in the second half.
Yeah, I think if we get a goal, I think that can be the break. That's got to be the break. And as you say, it's do or die second half, isn't it? You've got to go out there and say, how often do as you say, these opportunities come around? Take it with both hands, lads. And Arteta will say it. He can only work with what he's got.
Exactly. Mate, anyway, Going to shoot second half.
Yeah. I'll see you later anyway, lads. See you later.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, and teams, as I say, teams are out, and we're kicking off, and no subs yet. The first 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes is key. We've got to get a goal. If we want to turn this, we want to have a chance of turning this round. We've got to get a goal in the first 10, 15 minutes. Like I said in the first half, start the first half, guys. No bad spoilers in the chat, only good ones. Thank you. I'm going to be disappointed. I want to see it like I did in that first half, basically. But yeah, first 10, 15 minutes, we have to score to give ourselves any opportunity of turning this around and take at least to take it to the extra time, and then hopefully see the job out in extra time. In worst case. As I read that, if another guy gives the ball away. Oh, fucking hell. Don't just cross the ball in, for fuck's sake, lads. There's no need to do that, but okay. Oh, fuck. I'm about to say fuck off, F. Yeah, just delaying a free kick being taken in any angle. Yeah, that's cool. That's okay, F. Cool. Exactly, Stefan. I'm sorry, I'm sick. I might be sound harsh, but I'm sick to the back teeth of the brave, valiant displays every now and then. We gave it all, but weren't enough. Maybe next year, bullshit. I'm sick of it already. Potentially, we're risking going down the fucking Tottenham route of having a decent squad and wasting it. A squad that's capable of winning things and wasting it. Let me guess he'll fall to the floor in a second. There's a shock. He's even more disappointed because you've got decent. Exactly. You've got fucking idiots on social media going, like, as in sack him now. Like, come on. They're not gonna suck a manager that's currently sacked. No matter what we think and say in the moments, they say and the other, and people say, or people think in general, they're not going to sack a manager after he's got, in the circumstances, got to a Champions League semi-final, the worst case scenario in terms of end of the night, and currently we're currently second still in the league. I mean, it could fall off and finish third, but whatever. But yeah, what a surprise! Saka's down and everyone wants to play on. Yeah, knee started to the back of his leg. Fuck's sake. Oh, Dembele's warming up. Yeah, you got the UEFA president, the UEFA fucking delegate president, wanted to call him, sitting next to the PSG owner. That's not dodgy, is it? cash out. What is this bet though? You never answered the question earlier. What is the actual bet? Don't throw it back to him. Don't be sports. Oh, he kicked it. Oh, of course we are. Go against the grain. Be arseholes. Fuck it. Yeah, because they got cocky. What they did, because they came second for 2 years on the bounce, and obviously took it down to the last game of the season last year. The board, the owners, and all that, everyone upstairs, they all got cocky. Had a poor window, didn't actually address the areas we needed to address. And now we're getting punished for it. Throughout the season, we've been punished for it with injuries to players or with areas we should have been addressing, this, that, and the other. And even in the winter window, I had the opportunity to go and get Watkins. Even if it was a 2.5 year contract that was rumoured to be, everything had been agreed in terms of personal terms, just fucking pay the fucking fee to get us through this moment, get us through this end of the season. You can still go out and spend the money in the fucking Gorkas or whoever in the summer for the long term. But no, couldn't do that. No, and again, we've been punished for that. We've been knocked out the FA Cup the first time I'm asking again. That stupid white kit. Being embarrassed in the semi-final in the bloody Carabao Cup against Newcastle, who ironically got the striker, one of the strikers we wanted, or whatever. And tonight, over the 3 decks tonight, that's it again. It's the difference. Yeah, we sat here a year ago saying the only thing we need to address in the summer window last year was getting a striker in, an out-and-out striker. Get that, we're golden. Did we do it? Did we fucking? This is what we're being punished for. We are being fucked for it, basically, in that sense. And obviously to Dan in the chat, the Gooner, no, they don't have a day off. Fucking the one we know never has a day off. Fucking spams me every fucking on fucking Saturday. Literally, I'm here doing a Watchalong, and straight away, calling my arm phone. He's sending me a link to a fucking. I know you're the man, so I'm not going to. I don't watch his fucking content. It's jarring as fuck. I will, Gav. I will. Yes. Apologies for last week, but I will this week. Yeah. Could be a very short video for you to put it that way. Unless they completely screw things up and completely capitulate and get torn a new one. The thing is, I've been, in terms of, since this morning, I woke up this morning, got online and all that. I've seen Chelsea fans and other fans talk, we're PSG fans, this, that, and the other, and taking the piss with the croissants, this, that, and the other. I've been chill. I've not reacted. I'm not giving any nibbles and all that. I thought, don't buy my time. Don't rise to it. Hopefully, have the last laugh. Again, I'm still hoping for that, but we need to wake up and get that fucking goal quick to get back in the tie. But it's just jarring. You talk something. I can't say what you talk. So, not quite past. Depends on where you're in the world, actually, in terms of watershed. We're giving them too much ball now. We're not even trying. It's a complete contrast to the start of the first half where we went at them and put. It's like I don't know. I'm just being fucking. Like Liam said, it's a golden opportunity. If we'd gotten ourselves prepared properly this season, we could be sitting in a different situation. But hey, what's more frustrating is from our point of view is that the longer this goes on, the board. Oh, we've got to a point now. We're back in Champions League and all that malarkey. If we don't start winning trophies, the major trophies like this competition, the league, and all that, and throwing in the FA Cups and Carabao Cups along the way, certain players will start looking elsewhere. They will. Let's be honest. We've seen it before. When we first moved to the Emirates, within 3 years of being there, being at the Emirates, the squad that we had just went bye. AC Milan want me, Barcelona want me, da 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 da. And of course, it's a Gillo Carter-Marston skin. Of course, it is. I mean, they literally kicked the lump out of Saka, but that's okay. Jumping for 50-50, it's a booking. The belief has gone out of the team. There's like going through the motions. I don't know. I don't know what he said. I'd love to know what he has said at half time to this lot. As I say, it's a complete contrast to how we started the first half. And how we played most of that first half, to be honest. I'd love to know what he said. Because they've come out there completely disheartened and letting PSG come at us at every possible angle now. Thank fuck the Wales alert there. Fucking hell. Now, Saka, go. Corner. Fuck it. Take it. Come on, please. Got to do something, please. Give us some crumble of hope. Hello, Gary. How you doing? You ain't missed much, trust me. Are you sure, Gary? Are you sure? Let's come out of the way first. One sec. Oh, must go from the corner. Fucking unlucky. Come on, again. I don't know when I hadn't realised that we would have been back in the game. Fuck. Again, please. Of course, hit it wide. Of course we do. No, again, what's worse? Fucking them knuckle dragging pricks. Down the road, fucking gonna be in a fuck. Unless they completely spurs it up tomorrow on plastic pitch, they're gonna be in the final themselves, the fuckers. They're gonna be fucking bearable. We're just shoving players on the floor now. Right, make this fucking free kick count. Get Odegaard off it. Fucking get Declan in it. Fuck it. I know it's going to be a cross opportunity, but fucking just get Declan on it for fuck's sake. Or not. Straight at him. The guy's 6 foot plus, and you're fucking hitting a fucking cross at him. Basically, you're taking a piss. not even aiming at an Arsenal player, just saying, "Fuck it, let's just lump it in there and see what happens." Hello.
Yeah, hello, sir. Hello, everybody.
How much of this have you watched?
I was at work, so I was kind of like I could listen to it, and I kind of then I looked at it as much as I could, but then I left just around halftime, so I've been watching most of it, a little bit of it, or listening to it on the way home, and then this is our story. We start off strong today. Got to get a goal out of it. You got to get a goal out of it, or else it's a lot of work for nothing. And
oh, damn me head in. What are you on? I'm on 60-32, so I don't have my head all behind you.
You on what? 60 what?
38.
All right, I'm 35, so I'm a couple seconds behind you. Oh my gosh! And Martin, is that Martinelli cannot get on end of that ball?
Yep, that's the one.
He has not been good today.
Oh,
Like
well,
just in the little technical things that he needs to be able to do, and he's not doing it.
I was more pissed off with Partey putting it back. He could have had a shot there.
Yeah. Well, I'm not expecting much from him in that situation. You hope he passes it off before he gets in that situation where he's like on goal with the goalkeeper in front of him. You know, he can't get the ball out from underneath him fast enough. And I mean, all this game is showcasing, the things we already knew. We need more attacking support. We need better attackers, more clinical strikers. All that kind of stuff. We can do all this, you can defend like this and all of this, but I mean, yeah. That guy didn't even get hit in the head. Gosh. Made it seem like he got hit in the head. He never even got touched. He just saw a hand go over him. Possessing the ball, getting double the shots, and not able to do anything. Our shots on and I hate, I hate our throw-ins. Everybody just stands there and looks at the guy throwing it in like, do something. And it's like, no, you do something.
What's worse tonight? We've got Thomas Partey. When he gets to the penalty, we've got Thomas Partey on these long throw-ins. For the last couple, no one's attacking them. In terms of from our point of view, anyway.
Well, they just stand there. Like, I don't understand what all of this. We do more movement on a corner kick and on a throw-in. You have a lot more opportunities to get the ball in. And
wake up, Saliba! Wake up!
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Yep.
And he got bailed out by the referee there because
that could have been very, very interesting otherwise.
Yeah. He just has to be more definitive in what he does. Come on, put that ball somewhere. All right. That deflection did not. We need to get lucky on that. We need to get lucky on some of these balls coming in if they're going to get deflected.
Oh, what a save from fucking Donnarumma again.
Far corner. Oh man, I don't know what else he's supposed to do, but put it right where he did. I mean, yeah. Well, Saka's just going to have to try and score.
Yeah,
I mean,
Saka must be sick to death of Donnarumma in his career so far.
Yeah. This is why we need another. This is why in where he would, I'm going to keep calling his name. You need another player that can get the ball from out of their feet before the goalkeeper knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to give him 5 minutes. He'll probably score, and then we'll be like, well, what was the point of this? And there you go, balls in. Oh, that was a nice.
Ref.
Oh, he just got taken out. Are you kidding me?
Wow. Okay. So we're going to rely on
every 50-50 challenge like that. He's letting it go against us. Everyone. I mean, everyone.
Of course not. I bet VA don't even look at it with us. Don't sound like it anyway.
I don't know about a. Well, it was in the box, wasn't it? So
it was amazing how literally we've not seen a replay of it since.
Yeah, that was really fast. No thanks. Nothing there. Let's see, Saka. Yeah, you know what? I don't.
I've not seen the replay of it.
Yeah,
Look at the
it's
replay.
he's trying to reach for the ball, and the contact is because he stretches out basically. But I don't think there was anything there. It's just the ball's not falling to us like it was when they got their goal. I mean, that ball just flew. I mean, we cleared it, but right to Fabian Ruiz, and he got a nice strike on it. Come on, Arteta, you got to make some offensive moves, and that means somebody who's going to actually score. Zach on the
Mate,
left-hand
it's a 50-50.
side.
Mate, he's any 50-50 challenges. No, in the last. Oh, the ref's been sent over to VAR. The refs have stopped the game.
That was a very
he'd going for a free kick to PSG.
That was a very long
This could be interesting.
review. See, that's what's weird is they usually tell us that they're looking at it, right?
I've got nothing in mind. I've got to sound so slightly, but I can hear the checking, and there's no comment. Oh, against us is against us. Oh, for fuck's sake! Of course it fucking is. They're checking against us, not for us.
Oh, they're going to say maybe it could. They're thinking maybe it's a handball. They're saying it could be a handball on Skelly.
They're giving it. Amazing they didn't look at the other one though. 2 seconds prior to that, in the build-up. Fuck's sake! Unless I'm giving them a fucking free kick now. But even Eddie McCoy, who's co-commentating, no PSG player, even the one that took the shot, no one appeals for it. But yeah, this is tie over now, so. Don't know, fucking Raya's getting his orders from the coach or whatever.
Hopefully they tell him don't leave until the guy
don't jump
near,
until the guy.
Exactly, please. You're gonna have to guess right, not be right.
Everything I've taught you, David, ignore it. Go on instinct instead.
Yeah.
He won't do that though. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it's a handball because it's on target. That's the only reason why. But I don't know.
My point is, it's amazing that they've looked at that so quickly, but didn't even blink at the Saka situation 30 seconds prior.
The Saka one, I would say that would.
I've had no replay of that Saka.
Yeah.
I've had no replay here.
Yeah.
So I can't still give an outcome on that.
Yeah.
Because when he stopped the play, I thought he took it. Oh, maybe they've looked at that. Maybe they have seen something we haven't. That's why he weren't showing us. But no. And the irony is, it looks like the lad they bought from Napoli. No, is it? No. It looked like he was going to take it. No, someone else going to take it instead. I'm going to say the irony is, fucking the former Napoli winger was going to take it. Got the guy that got in the window, and we didn't get one. Yeah, now you make subs, Arteta. We're about to go 2-0 down and tie over. Now you're making subs. It's like for like as well. It's not even fucking making sense.
Oh, are you kidding me, right?
It's literally Lewis Skelly and Martinelli off, Trossard and fucking Ricardo on.
Oh my, this is ridiculous.
Like for like.
You're going to be down 3-0. You're not trying to hold on to a 3-0 lead. You're trying at the least to lose 5-2. You know what I mean? Like that's the worst case you can.
Oh. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Yes, David! Shit, penalty. Fucking come on.
That was a terrible penalty. That was a terrible penalty. You could see when he was walking up so timid.
Yeah.
And then he basically had nothing behind him, which is really that's why you got to put that ball in the air. If you walk up like that, you can't keep it on the ground. You got to have nothing on it.
And what did we say? David, don't dive before the ball was kicked. He's actually done as he's told.
Yeah. Well, I still don't understand the subs because they don't really help us. All they do is just.
You don't make.
You know what? Calafiori.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. If anybody's going to score from our back line right now, it's Calafiori.
And look at it bringing on now. Barcolo's going off and Dembele's being brought on.
Of
the
course,
hamstring injury.
You will see if that hamstring's working.
No, but who I'd bring on is Ethan. We're chasing the game. We're literally, even before that penalty.
I've been asking for him all
you
season.
bring on Ethan. You bring on attack. You don't make like for like subs. You're chasing the game, trying to get back into a tie. It's like for like. You don't just go, okay, left back on for left back, left wing on for left wing. Off you go.
And Skelly has a yellow, and in like it, we got 20 minutes left, so I guess I can see why they might be doing it. But when, if we go down 10 men, who cares at this point? Right now, it's about trying to get a goal. But and where he's going to sit on the bench again and watch a football match.
What's 1 year he done since Saka's come back? And has he pissed? Has he done something to piss off Arteta or something? Because since the second Saka's come back, look at the minutes that Ethan's been getting or lack of.
Yeah, and he's one of your better attackers right now. So
4.5 months that lad run through a wall for you, and you've took on. Oh, my boy's back now. Fuck off. You're not Lewis Skelly. Get yourself back on the bench.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, come on. Oh. Come on. Come on. Nice. Where's that going to go? Oh, my gosh. Terrible. Whatever it was.
Tom's a bit confused. He's like, go, it's midweek. What are you doing?
Yeah, I've been able to come on shows in the midweek if the timing's right.
Yeah.
And the timing was right today, and my work schedule made it easy. Come on. Every time we go backwards, I'm like, no. Continue up the damn pitch.
Saka has no support here, by the way. Well, he has someone, but he's our captain. He's standing like in between 4 players. So
you got to make a run. If you make a run, he's going to pass it to you. But he knows you're not making a run. You're just going to go back and forth.
We'll just give the ball away. Of course we have. Because other guys just stands in the middle of the pitch going, oh, okay, thanks, Pete. Thanks for the best, spoiler.
Crap. Well, that just was nothing happened there. What the world?
Hakimi.
Oh, and Partey doesn't get there, and Partey, you have to get on that ball and clear it. It's terrible from Partey. Wow. You're standing on the 18. That ball comes to you. You have to get it out of there.
Another year of no trophies. Yay. And we're expecting our big players to sign new contracts. Please, Saka, please stay. Please.
So who made the poor pass? Was that Kirior? Or is it
Kirior? But to be fair, no one's making a run. And then where he has passed it to Odegaard, who's initially standing there, and Odegaard, as the ball's being played, jumps out the way.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I'm sorry. Take the armband off him in the summer. Give it to Declan.
No, Partey's got to get this ball. He short foots it.
Yeah.
You have to get that ball, Partey.
Those jumps on the spot's half-arsing. It is what it is. We're out. Bye-bye. That's our season done. We was just sacrificed at Crystal Palace, Brentford, and Bournemouth. Them 3 games, remember, guys, we've sacrificed points, big points, for this. I'm not even getting a trophy out of it. Fucking joke. Can't even have a score.
Okay, Arteta, just getting wary, and you can give him his 15 minutes now.
Fuck it, let's go gun ho. Why not?
And it doesn't mean you take off Saka.
Knowing him, no, he'd probably take off Odegaard, the current captain.
Well, that's probably fine.
Yeah, I'm the same, but it says it all. This is the guy you picked as your captain a couple of years ago. How many times since you made him captain do you hook him off?
Yeah, we got the chances though. I mean, people are saying if you don't create chances, you don't score. Exactly. But we had chances to score, so that's not it. Yeah. That's not it. I mean, in that first 20 minutes, we had chances, right?
Yeah, and even Spenno in the chat says, "Do you know what's funny? Odegaard didn't press him after he lost the ball, allowing him the space, making Saliba have to go out and make 2 in basically and need the gaps. Basics, absolute basics." And I don't care. Again, this is why This is why I don't care about we've had injuries, we've had this, we've had a bit of bad luck here. I don't. It's a club's own doing. It's Arteta, Edu, because Edu was part of this situation. Start the season. It's an Edu, Arteta, the Cronkies in general as well. This is on them. If they'd actually got the head at their asses, didn't get too cocky last summer.
You won't even let him. This referee's
Address the areas
idiot.
that needed to be addressed in terms of getting us a fucking striker and addressing other areas as well. And our team actually needed to address and not just we'll just bulk out our midfield for no reason. We'll strengthen the defence for no reason, even though it doesn't really strengthen us. Oh, we did an attacker, but we haven't bought. Sterling's available. We'll go for him. And look how that's played out. We need a goal kicker because we need a new number 2 because we pissed off our former number 1. We made number 2. He's gone to Southampton. I know. I'm going to buy a goal. I'm going to bring a goalkeeper in that's fucking can't play for us because he's cup tied because he played the night before in a cup that we usually put him in. It's on them. This is all on them. They've accepted this. They went backwards this last summer. It's bits on the arse this year. Oh, go on. Go on. Go.
Come on.
Yes! Back in the tie. 15 minutes to go. 3-1.
Nice.
3-1 on the
You know what? We talked about the ball being lucky. We got the ball. We got lucky there. The ball just bounced right to time. There you go.
It took us 2 legs.
Got a little lucky there. Now, Arteta, you need to go get 2 more. You need to bring somebody in. Come on. I mean, Trossard standing up strong is pretty good. He didn't go down at all.
2 more goals, please, to make this interesting. Take
Ball falls to us. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know what they're calling for.
Please.
I don't know what they're calling for. There's no foul at all. He just goes. He's not even being touched, and he just went down. Come on.
14 minutes to find 2 goals, says Pete. Yeah.
Yep. And you know what? Bring on the youngster, please. It's not 5 minutes, Arteta. You don't need to tie this game. You need to win this game. Hopefully, does he know that? Does he know that a tie doesn't work? We need to win this game. Please. Come on, man. You got to bring in another attacker. I'm saying, is it too late? It's too late if you don't try to score.
You don't try, yeah. Why is it only Saka's in the box?
I know you got Moreno crossing it into Saka. How in the world is that actually a good plan?
Well, let me guess, taking the time now.
Yeah, and then you know what, Erdegaard, just run through him if he wants to try to stop the ball. Run through it. They're gonna have to call a foul on you. Yeah, they're gonna drag this game out, and we're not even gonna press them because you know what.
That's it. They're getting away nearly.
Come on.
And they get the free kick somehow.
I'd
love to know where they got the free kick and he was in the way.
Yeah.
So the ref stands in the way of action and they get the free kick. Okay.
Yeah. No, Mr. Tom, you're right. We've been saying this. I bet everybody's been saying it. That first 20 minutes, you have to score. You don't score when you're putting that much pressure on the team. It's gonna be hard. It'll be tough. But you know what? If you give up because it's 90 minutes, then you know what's the point? Nice interception there. Come on. Oh my! He tried to get it through there. I know it was a little bit of an ambitious try there, but come on, Arteta, sub in the youngster. Come on.
At least the girls in the final way. I was just praying like a miracle happens there instead.
Well, my thing about the women is because they're just the momentum they had. I mean, was just killed in 2 games. I mean, yes, they can respond, but I mean, 2 games killed.
Oh my god!
Balls in, Saka.
Oh my god!
He just parlayed it, didn't he?
I don't know. Yeah, didn't expect. I think he thought he completely mishits it because he's obviously expecting Donnarumma. Got to put that away though. Side sack. He got to
If
put
he
that
puts if
away.
he puts that on the ground, if he gets his foot higher, he puts that on the ground and he scores.
That could have been game on then.
You know, healthy Saka, you think he'd be able to control that thing.
You know? But the time
Come
wasted.
on, your time wasting, but you're not bringing in anybody. Bring in more attackers. You need more minutes anyways. Come on. He's not even thinking about I need another sub. Yeah. Come on, the 50-50 balls have to be our ball.
Potter, you dickhead. Wake up.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he gets taken out from behind. Are you telling me that's okay? Oh, come on. Come on. I mean, I hate this retreat back. Why we just let him right into the attacking third? We have 5 guys there, and we're still letting him back into the attacking third.
We're doing
5 guys.
Not
One person wants to stop. Come on. Funny how that foul is called, but the one on Saka wasn't called, right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Who's down as that Timber?
Miracle.
Imagine that Timber is down.
Yeah, I about to say Timber's down. He got the white on the bed, but he's got no minutes in his fucking legs. No medical. By the way, because he's down, he's got no medical team come on. He's now having to basically walk it off. There goes Ben White. But no medical team came on.
Oh, come on. No and weary. I know this is the dumbest thing ever. You need more attackers on the pitch, my man.
Fuck for that. Went wide.
Wow.
I was more like than anything actually watching that now. God,
What?
Just watching that shot, the Hakimi shot just there in the replay.
Well, it was covered, but if it was on target, but it would have stung the hands. Would have stung the hands. 50-50 balls, we have to win them, fellas. He's not offsides. He's not offsides.
No, but he's no winger either.
So they can't call offsides, right? Or can he still call offsides?
No, it's all good. But say that was just good the ball away, as soon as I say that. That way they give the ball back of a throw in, so it's all good. We want it back in that way. Oh, got a sub. Or subs, I don't know.
Ben White. And what about... Come on. Come on.
Again, like, I've run Timber into the ground. I do nothing else, though, God forbid. It's a 50-50, mate. Fuck ref.
They can't... Dude, the bigger guy gets there. I mean, just because you're smaller doesn't mean you get every call.
Yeah, Timber's pissed off. It's a waste. If we don't pull this, obviously, assuming we don't pull this round now, it's a waste. It's a season we've wasted because keep going over it, but yeah.
Didn't give ourselves enough chances, man. In this January window, you had a chance to give yourself a chance. You didn't do it. In the summer, we didn't do it.
Villa literally come to us and said, "Here's a striker, Premier League proven, English, and all Watkins. Here's our price," and we went, "Nah, 40 million instead." In the process, though, we went through the process of reading terms of the lad. Just wouldn't pay the fee though. You literally got given a get out of jail free card and you didn't take it. And even then, that bit on the arse. Fucking days later.
Come on, we have to attack the ball. You can't give them space. Come on.
Come on. Someone close the prick down.
Oh my gosh. That's Saliba. The ball goes underneath his feet.
Are we actually holding him on the corner? Are we taking the piss?
Can somebody come in and take it from him? We're just going to sit there and watch this all happen? And we just pass the ball right to the wrong team.
That's okay, isn't it, man? It's just on off the field, fucking thrown Calafiori to the floor, yeah?
You're not even talking to him. At least Calafiori's got a little bit of fire in him. I like him.
Ricardo gets booked. He's the one that got fouled. He's retaliated in terms of getting the players' face.
Gave both of them yellow. So,
Yeah, but
anything that's like
verbal.
Come on, let's go, Arsenal.
Fucking
Come
hell.
on. At least I like Calafiori's fire, but he doesn't fit the Arsenal mode that Arteta wants.
Again, looking at I've said it all season. Looking at how he's built and all that, he's not a fullback. He's a centre back.
And then and whatever his name is pushes him in the back, right?
Yeah.
You saying telling me that the assistant didn't see that?
Why is Saka getting booked for? What is this ref on? Has he took some fucking bets or something? Is his corruption still running deep in his fucking veins? That's it. So, hang on. He got pushed on the floor.
Wait. What is it? Where's the yellow call? What did he do? He got he's the one that fell to the ground. What the what?
Fuck me.
There was no call there to be made. Much less he wasn't diving. Is that the only that's what they said he was diving?
No idea. The referee didn't indicate that, and he's just got the card and went yellow card.
Come on, Arsenal. 50-50 balls have to be yours.
Fuck me.
And then Partey doesn't want to go and get the ball. Come on. Get people on there who want the ball. I understand what did he do? Nobody knows.
He got fouled. He dared to challenge for a ball, apparently. Got fouled, and that I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Even the commentators here don't have a clue what's gone on there.
We're just. This is laying down on. This is just falling. This is just laying down. I'm not even going to try to score another goal.
No.
And I don't. These players can, but they need help. They need another number. They need a numbers game now. Come on.
And all we're going to get from Arsenal social media is the brave, valiant display. We fought to the bitter end. Yeah, we lost 3-1, love. We came out second half and the ghost has given up.
Yeah.
Nuno Mendes is going off.
Yeah.
Ramos is coming on. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the main thing that for myself, Gary, Liam, and Joel, and everyone else on this channel. It really irks us because we said this back in May last year.
We said this since Aubameyang left.
Mm.
What do you mean? Like this has been 4 years now. We're like, can we get a legitimate striker? We finally get it. We spent 65 million on a player, and it's not a striker. Yeah, no, this is ridiculous.
Well, I'm backing into Milan for the final.
Don't you dare bring Nuri in. Don't you dare.
I'm backing into Milan for the final. Fuck these trans bastards.
I don't care anymore. I mean, I'll probably watch it, but I just want a good
game.
Watch
it. I'm not saying I'll watch it. I'm out of two, just because of the circumstances. Fuck the bastards in this instance, and go on into fuck them.
Didn't even give your team a chance. Did not give your team a chance, Arteta.
Could have created history as well, and had both our men and women's team in the Champions League final and all that jazz.
Didn't give
Nope,
your team a
can't do that.
chance. And that's the problem. He doesn't give his team a chance. He always just sits there and goes, "I will not make a change that might help us win. I'm going to make."
And that's
We never make a change. Like, we need to defend better, bring in more defenders. We need to play our better offense. We don't do that. We just
that's
like for like subs do nothing when you're trying to do either one or two, defend better or. That was a clearance. Oh, he clicked it out. Anyways,
that's my biggest pet peeve of Arteta. He doesn't use his squad properly. He refuses to. If he has a set 11, that's it. And as you say, if you like for like subs, that's it.
You know what? No team does that.
No,
not one team does that. No team does 12, 13. No, they use all of their players.
Yeah.
I mean,
when Jurgen had seasons like this, when he had injuries and this, that, and the other, he dipped into the youth. He gave him an opportunity. He gave him the chance. He brought through Trent. He brought through Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott's, and Conor Bradley's, Kelly's, and all that. He gave them the opportunity to bed themselves in, and not just the odd occasion here and there. It was genuine games like this when the backs are against the wall. But no, with Arteta, he's like the complete opposite. I've got an 11, that's it. If we'd had a striker, we could have killed this game in the second leg. The way we started that first half.
Gonna move this ball up the pitch. This is when you need runners, right? Somebody on the ball who's gonna take the ball up the damn pitch. None of these guys want to take it up. They want to pass it back. There we go. Put the cross in. Put the cross in.
It's a hard. I don't know the course even, but
Moreno's header. It was going to be really tough from what he was doing.
Yeah, Kiwior couldn't attack it either because he was standing offside. So if he attacked and knocked it, it would have been ruled out anyway.
I don't know if that was the plan. If that was the plan, then Kiwior messed it up. Got 3 minutes left here.
The annoying thing is that PSG are good, but they're not.
Well, you don't give your team a chance. Right. You didn't give your team a chance.
Yeah.
In 20 minutes, you saw what happened there, and you said, you know what, I won't make a significant. He hasn't made a change to make to get us a goal. Nothing has changed in terms of how can we get more goals onto the board.
Chris, all I'm going to say is read the room, my friend.
Yeah.
Why mention that team?
Yeah.
Talking to that team, their best players out for this season. So,
Erdegaard has been much improved. They said today.
He had a shot on target. Woohoo!
Come on, nobody's making runs.
Fuck me!
Take the shot. What are you waiting for? Why is he waiting to take that shot? 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4. Take the damn touch. Take the damn shot, man.
Get the consolation and get out of it. The fucking draw. Fuck it.
I don't understand why everybody is so in love with that team doing anything positive.
It's just Chris being a Liverpool West Ham fan just to take the piss, rub the salt in the wind. That's all it is.
Yeah. Don't go at Moreno. Don't go at Moreno, little man. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, we got a goal. We scored a goal in a semi.
Away from home as well.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing, especially in this second leg stuff and that first half.
Yeah.
That first half hour, if you had the right players, obviously with injuries and all that, but if we had an out-and-out striker, an actual striker, we blitzed that first half. But no.
Yeah, but you gotta do something with all of that. I mean,
We would have done with a striker. That's my point. We're playing a
Yeah.
fucking midfielder as our striker for the after season.
20 seconds left here on
Isn't
the
it
clock
pretty
here.
damning that we're playing a midfielder that's never played striker before as a striker in false nine, ahead of players that have actually played false nine, like Trossard? So that should speak volumes in terms of the likes of Trossard and all that. You're not that good at your job when needed.
Take the ball at the pitch. Come on, Saka.
Oh.
Something with it.
Seconds to go, just seconds.
Just take the shot, Saka. Take the shot, Saka. Come on, take the shot.
The Qataris are sitting next to each other. That's not dodgy at all, is it?
Oh my gosh. Throw the ball in. We spend so much time. Yeah. Throw the ball in. What are we waiting for?
Divine intervention.
Oh my gosh. He still has a
crap. Absolute crap. And it's done. It's out. We're out.
There you go.
Full time whistle goes. PSG, it's their second final in 5 years. Looking to go one step further than what they did in 2000 in the lockdown season. And eradicate the Marseille history themselves against Inter Milan. Is the French versus the Italians. I'm back because of who I know. I'm back in it, fully behind it, Milan that day. So in terms of our own situation from our own club, we've got to rely on fucking old girls to wake up basically against the best team in the women's game.
Yeah. Playing up Moreno is the best thing we had. That's the problem. Not playing him it was never the plan. It's not the goal. It's just what we had left.
Gav, this is what I'm trying to say to you, Gav. It's not like we've had a choice in the matter.
He's the better player. That's not good. It's not good.
With the club put themselves in a situation where obviously with Jesus getting injured, Havertz getting injured.
Yeah.
The fact that, let's say, we've got someone who can play false nine and Trossard, he's done it before. The fact that our manager says, actually, I'd rather play the midfielder and become Moreno.
It's not even that. We don't have anybody better. You're making it seem like Trossard. You're making it seem like Trossard's an upgrade on Moreno. No, it's not. No, Moreno is the best we got, man.
But what's
not Trossard can't play it. No, Moreno's our best.
But what's
number
made it,
9? However you want to play him.
But what makes it even worse, as I've mentioned already in this stream, Aston Villa came to us and went, we're doing this, we've got these players in, but because of our weight, we're going to get someone off. We've got this striker, you need a striker, we've got a striker. He's English, he's Ollie Watkins, he's an Arsenal fan. Here's our price.
Yeah.
We went, actually, we'll give you 40. And then in the meantime, when we were going back and forth, we actually spoke to the fucking kid in Watkins. I say kid. We spoke to him, agreed terms, and still wouldn't give the money that Villa wanted. They gave us a striker on our plate, and we still went no. And what's more concerning, you think about it, in terms of this Jason lad that took charge as interim sporting director at the time, what's more damning that he was still part of the final two. It was between him and obviously who we got in the end. Thank God we got Berto. Because he won't put up with that BS, hopefully, in terms of, oh, no, we've got penny pinch here, penny pinch there. No. Pay the money. But it turns out, I know what you're saying, Ross, but it turns out they actually came to us before selling Duran and went, here's the price. This is what we've done. This is what we've got coming in. Here's a price. Here's a striker. They came to us. We didn't go to them for fucking Watkins. They came to us, and we still went no. And then days later, I said on the end of the deadline day window show, I said it's going to bite us on the fucking arse. You watch Havertz at some point. We're putting all our eggs in the Havertz basket of him not getting injured. And within a week of me saying that, when they went to Dubai, he got injured. Jesus injured. It's a joke. It's a miracle we got this far. Let's be honest. In terms of the Champions League, how we got this far. Let's be honest. When you actually do deep it. But yet again, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, these players, they're walking off the pitch and all that. They should fucking just stand there and soak and just embrace what the mockery that they're facing in terms of the PSG players celebrating on that pitch. You can look pissed off all you want, Charles, so you fuck all. I'm not holding back anymore. We've got too many players that came in that second half, or as soon as that first goal went in and went, I'm going to lick my wounds now. We've got too many fucking passengers, for fuck's sake. Partey, all this fucking thing about Partey as well. What did it? Yeah, we had a bit more of the ball in midfield, but even then, as I say, that what was it? The goal that fucking pretty much sealed the tie, made it 2-0 on the night, 3-0 in aggregate at the time. He's messing about in the edge of the box. We shouldn't be doing so. So you know what? If he'd been Jorginho go, so be it. I'm at that point where they both go, so be it. Still going to get Zubimendi. If we pull that off, still fantastic. And you just go and get a squad depth in terms of midfield as well to back them up. Because get your left wing, Martinelli again wasn't given much to do in this, but it's still not. You still need an upgrade there. Go and get your upgrade there. Give Saka a decent backup outlet to go, and so he can rotate. Because next season it's do or die. We know he's not going to get sacked at the end of the season. Because the excuse will be all the injuries, this, that, and the other. Got to the semi-final. We'll be in the Champions League unless we completely capitulate in the last 3 games and fall that top 5 for some bizarre coincidence, or not coincidence, but you know what I'm saying. So they're not going to sack him. So basically, the pressure is going to be on, especially if we get Zubimendi, Gyökeres, left winger, maybe who that may be. Backup got a new goalkeeper, defence, additions to the defence, this, that, and the other. If then things don't still improve domestically and in the Champions League, and we don't actually get ourselves over the line, he's got to go next. It's now bust now because he ain't won nothing this season. It's do or die next season for him. He has to, things have to change. We can't keep being the fucking bridesmaid. We are literally going down the route of them, not that other team and others in our next door neighbours that. Once upon a time, under Poch, had a team good enough to win trophies, but didn't win trophies, and went to waste. We're going down that route now, and that I don't want that. Obviously, I don't want to be affiliated to them. But he said, "What's it? What?" That's another thing that fucking sticks until tomorrow night gets out of the way, and hopefully they capitulate in the process. Hopefully, touch wood. Is that they're on the first of a final. They've lost 18 games or whatever it is in the league, just in the league alone, and they're going to be in the European final now. And we've got to assuming they do see the job through tomorrow, for the rest of the season, we're going to have to put up them fucking lot online. No matter what happens in that final, that's what we've got to put up with for the next couple of weeks, at the very least.
Yep. No, it's it's the same stuff we've been saying all year. All year, and until that first day of the window, whatever that first day is.
There's 2 windows, isn't there?
We got it. Well, we need to have offensive. I don't care about any defensive player. It doesn't matter who we bring in defensively. Arteta gets them to work, right? No matter who they are. But attacking wise, it needs to be lots of attacking answers coming in. Defensively, I don't care. Yeah. We're fine. We kept them to 3 goals today, but we what's going on?
There's something bad there, that's all.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise. Yeah. No, it's the same things that have bothered us all for the last 4 seasons. We can't score goals. We can't score goals.
No.
And you know what? And you can only a goalkeeper can only be so good. Can only be. What is this?
There's some of the names. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Like.
They're going. You can finish off now.
Yeah. No, I just say we're not doing anything we want to do because we can't score a goal. We don't have people that can score goals. So we need to 3 to 4 players, and right now, and Wary is still one of those players that I think we need to actually. He needs to be part of the squad, not somebody who just comes in when there's an injury. We need somebody that comes in when you need to score if he's not gonna be a starter for you. You know what I mean? That's the thing. So today we needed goals to get by, and we brought on Trossard, and we didn't bring in. We had 2 subs to bring in. We didn't bring another attacker on. We have attackers, so anybody says we don't have attackers, we do. We're just not using them.
Mm.
So yeah, like I said, if as far as Arteta, if they feel they can get something out of him, then they need to give him everything he needs. If they don't think he can do the job with whoever they bring, then he doesn't deserve the job anymore because they're not going to get they're not going to go out their way for him. Then what's the point? Putting them on and saying, "Can you do better?" And people are going to say, "Yeah, you made it to the semis, but we basically rolled over."
Twice this season. That's
we just basically rolled over, and and in back-to-back games when we needed something, we didn't go there. We needed goals. We didn't go there, and we didn't give ourselves a chance.
No.
That's my thing. We didn't give ourselves a chance.
No worries, I'm bringing Liam in now. Right, Liam, go on. I've ranted. You've heard Gary have a rant. Now it's your turn.
I don't think I've got the passion to rant about it anymore, mate. It's more disappointment, but it's disappointment. No, you're right. It's disappointment, but as I said, right, I looked at that squad. I looked what we've had on our bench here, right. And did I see that winning the Champions League, even going into semi-finals? Absolutely not. The manager's not brave enough either. Got to put it out there. He's not brave enough. Like
No.
he ain't brave. He ain't brave.
What's going on with Waneri? Why has he not brought him on? What's he done?
Well, yeah,
No.
exactly.
That's what I was asking. That's what I was asking.
It's very weird. Sorry, Ryan. It's just last few games he's had about 5 minutes of play. He's either upset him or done something, but it's very strange. We needed a goal when he's bringing on fucking fullbacks.
Yeah, fullbacks and defenders. Yeah, make it make sense.
It does. Yeah, exactly, Ryan.
Do you know what? He's trying to be like Pep Guardiola, but you haven't got the Pep Guardiola fullbacks. Like you're bringing on, like this is no disrespect to Ben White and Ricardo Calafiori, yeah, right. Firstly, Calafiori ain't played no minutes for the last 2-3 months, and Ben White's hardly played any minutes, yeah, right. But they're not the same level as when Man City when they used to bring on their fullbacks. Do you know what I mean? And we try and create and be clever all the time as a club, yeah, right? And we're always a step behind every single time. And my concern now is, yeah, right, this is the best opportunity we ever had to get into a final. But you got to start looking at the board as well again, mate. Like, I know people say, okay, well, they spent money. Okay, yeah, they have spent money. But at the end of the day, yeah, right, we still got nothing to show for it. We're gonna I've seen a brief snippet that we're getting it from all ends, yeah, right. And we knew we was gonna get it from all ends when we didn't succeed tonight. And I just look at the mentality of some of our fan base this weekend. Like I've had some shit this weekend, yeah, right. And I think no, the mentality. These people have got the wrong mentality, mate. The wrong mentality. There's too many players, yeah, right, that are just not good enough to take us to the next level. And not being funny, yeah, right. You look at Martinelli, yeah, right. What's he giving us? What is he? Sorry, mate. Yeah. What's he actually giving us? What is Martinelli giving us? Odegaard. I don't know what's happened to him, yeah, right. But he wants to take an extra touch all the time. He wants to take an absolute extra touch all the time. He has opportunities to shoot. For once, he had a shot today, and he forced Donnarumma into a world-class save. But that's literally once in how many occasions has he had a shot? It's the same all the time. It's the same all the time. And I've said this before, we just don't learn. We don't learn quick enough. I see the same mistakes happen time and time again. And I knew, yeah, right, after we missed them 2 chances in the first 5 minutes, I knew we'd lost the game. I knew we'd lost the game at that point. Because I've seen this story happen so many times. And the club needs to change its mentality. And that's from top down to fucking bottom, mate. So that's from the board down to the fans. We need to change our mentality. And that even includes people like myself, yeah, right? We need to stop fucking celebrating when we dump someone out in the quarterfinals. We need to stop acting like we're big time Charlies. Because actually, we're not. We're not. We need to change our mentality, and the board needs to change their mentality as well now, right? And they need to go out in the summer. And I agree with you, Gary. They either decide to back Arteta because they do think he's the right man. But if there's any doubts they don't think he's the right man, then they need to make they do need to make that decision. I like Arteta, but I'm telling you now, right? I don't think he's brave enough at times, and I don't see him ever change a formation. I don't ever see him change a formation. And tonight, he needed to do something in the last 20 minutes. He brought on Trossard, who done okay, to be fair. I thought he'd done all right when he come on. But you bringing on fullbacks for the last 20 minutes, mate, against Paris Saint-Germain ain't going to get you anywhere, mate. Ain't going to get you anywhere. You got a young 18-year-old here, right, who we all believe is going to be the next big thing, and you're not even giving him minutes. Look at Yamal yesterday. Look at Yamal. Manager puts confidence in that player, mate. He was absolutely unbelievable yesterday. That player did not deserve it, but that Barcelona player was one of the only players that didn't deserve to be on the losing team. But what we doing with him? What we doing, one area? Like, we had Bournemouth on Sunday. We had Bournemouth on Saturday. Now, everyone's telling me the Premier League don't mean nothing, which I think is absolute bullshit, because till we've nailed our Champions League, the Premier League matters to me. Do you know what I mean? But where's one area? Where was he on Saturday? Like, if you're telling me like the Premier League don't matter and we need to go out and do stuff, where's he coming on? Like John said, what is going on with him? What is the situation with him? Like, you can't be telling me, yeah, right, this kid has not got the ability to go out there and do what he's doing. I know he's got the ability. I've seen him do it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm looking at it now and I'm thinking there's certain players in that team, yeah, right, that will need to come out in the summer. They will need to come out in the summer for us to go to the next level. And I think there's got to be some really, really big decisions. And I'm going to say it again, as harsh as it seems, the captaincy is one of the issues now, because you've got a player, yeah, right, that I really like, but he needs serious competition. He needs serious competition to raise the level of his game. Yeah. I don't believe whatever competition you're getting from Martinelli, you're gonna progress him to the next step now. Do you know what I mean? I think we've seen the best of Martinelli in 2022, 2023. We need to go out there and buy a left winger. And if I'm being totally honest with you, after what I see tonight, yeah, right, if you said to me I'd to keep one of them, as it goes, yeah, I'd rather keep Trossard to come off the bench.
Yeah.
Because at least he done something. At least he had an impact. I just think with Martinelli, yeah, right, he's gone backwards. He's seriously gone backwards. And I don't know whether it's down to Arteta. I don't know what it's down to. Do you know what I mean? But we're just not brave enough. We like, I've watched it in games. I watched it in like the home game last week. It's like Arteta's just trying to stay in the game all the time. Do you see what I'm saying? Like today, it just seems to me that he's just trying to stay in the game. It's like he doesn't believe we could go and win or do anything last Tuesday. And it was like tonight, yeah, right? I don't believe that anyone on this bench can do anything, really. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, Trossard would have come on at least about 15 minutes earlier, if I'm being totally honest with you. And, mate, I would have put one area on. Try something different. Do you know what I mean? Try something different. He can run with the ball. He can do stuff, like, do you know what I mean, that Odegaard can't do. Even if you take, yeah, right, Partey off and put Declan in the last 20 minutes, yeah, right, in defensive midfield and play Odegaard in one area, try something different.
Yeah, he doesn't have trust. We keep talking about trust and confidence. He doesn't have trust in his team that they can't go out there and try something where, like, we need, like you said, we need goals. We're bringing in some extra attackers, not substitute an attacker for an like for like. Bring in extra attackers. Guess what? I'd rather lose. I would rather lost today 3-2 than what we just did. What we just did is gave ourselves no chance to win. You know, and like you said, he doesn't trust the team to do a job. And the job is we need to come back from a goal down. He doesn't give his time he didn't give us a chance today. He didn't give us and you know what? I don't, even when we're healthy, he still wouldn't give us a chance, because think about it, if we were fully healthy and when this is the same situation in the game, we're down 1-0. Think he's going to bring on another attacker? No, that doesn't work into the plans, because right now you're using Moreno out of position, and you're okay with that. So Nweri coming into play at a position he's actually familiar with seems like a big stretch for him. He doesn't even trust that. Like there's too much. He doesn't trust his players, and guess what? It shows. I mean, that's why he doesn't trust his players. So why in the world, like, if this is the case, why are they here? Right? Like, if you look at your bench and you have all those players, you don't want to use any of them. Then why are they there? You know, I gotta go. I was just gonna come on and just watch the game with you, Ryan, but I gotta go, and I could ramble on. I'll probably save it all up for the next time I'm on a show. But thanks for having me on, Ryan.
Good at the weekend then.
Liam,
Thank you, mate.
it was good chatting with you. I guess. Wait, is it a home game? Do you get to watch a home game?
What's that?
Is the game this weekend a home for you?
Nah, it's Wayne,
Anfield.
Liverpool.
Anfield, yeah.
Oh, it's that. Oh, that's right. That's
Sunday,
right.
Anfield.
That's right.
Yeah, we only got to go to Anfield now and try and pick up fucking
Oh,
performance. You know what I mean?
you know what? I don't. I mean, I hear people always like. It's like I would hate it if we won, and I would love it if we won. You know what I mean? Because now we're playing with house money. It doesn't matter anymore. Nobody expects us to win this match just like they did today. Nobody expects us to win the next match after that, right? And right now we're on a 3-game losing streak. We have to stop it, right? And how's Arteta going to stop it if he doesn't really?
Mate, I
trust
don't
his
think there's
team?
any chance, mate. I don't think there's
Yeah.
any chance on Sunday, mate, that you're going to get these players up for it. You know what I mean? You're going to go
Yeah,
into
and that's why you see right there. If they're not up for it, guess what you have? Another 13, 14 players that you can use. If you don't want to use them, then that's your problem. But you
Well-
have, like, if players aren't up for it, why are you putting them out there? They're just going to embarrass you. You know what I mean? I don't think all of them will be that way.
They're
I
playing
don't.
players that are doing that.
Yeah. No, but
You know,
we're not. I just feel like you got to, if they don't want to be out there, then don't put them out there. And that's what he's forcing players out there. They put all this extra minutes and time in, and they got nothing for it. That's demoralizing as a player, right? The women are doing the same thing. The last 2 games, demoralizing. They got to have to turn it around. They got one chance this week, to secure second place. The men here, they need to secure second place as well. I mean, I think a win does it, but I don't want to wait for the last game to do it. You know what I mean?
But this is why, mate. I've said that our mentality is all wrong, mate. In these last 3 games against Palace, Brentford, and Bournemouth, mate. Like they put all their nuggets into this game, yeah, right. And now what they put themselves into a situation is that they got to go and beat Liverpool at Anfield, and it's going to be top. It's going to be shit for us. Not only have we got to go there, yeah, right, and give them a like whatever you call it, a guard of honour, right. They're going to be absolutely mocking the shit out of us because obviously, yet again, we won fuck all, and they won the Premier League because that was their worry, yeah, right. That if we weren't, that we were going to do that, and the fans ain't going to be up for it, the players ain't going to be up for it, and then we're going to go into the Newcastle game, yeah, right, and that's a fucking shit game to have because you know what, Newcastle beat us for the last 3 fucking games, they're our number, and I don't know now how he picks the players up because actually I don't think he can turn to the bench because he doesn't utilise them. So what meaning is it for them to come like do anything? I just don't, mate. I just think we're in a situation now where we just like. I don't know if we'll finish. Do you know what? Right, I don't know if we're finishing in the top 2. Like people say, it don't matter, and I guess as long as we finish in the top 4 and 5, we still got Champions League. But for me, there's a mentality issue. There's a mentality issue, and I look at the injuries.
People that are screaming, the people that, you're right. People that are sorry, I got to go. I want to say this one last thing. The people who don't care if we get second place are the same people that tell us that we don't have the mentality to go out there and do a job. Which one is it? Which one is it? Is it go out there, have the mentality to finish strong, or is it a mentality it doesn't really matter because you know what I mean?
Do you know what I think? I think the mentality stems from the management team, right? And I've watched it in the last 3 to 4 years. Yeah. They don't give a shit about the cup competitions, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. We just don't give a shit, mate. We go out early on in pretty much the FA Cup over the last 3 to 4 years, and we put in like shitty performances. Well, okay, we got to semi-final of Carabao Cup, but let's be honest, we put in absolute stinkers in both them legs. There's definitely a mentality issue. There's definitely a mentality issue in getting over that line. Do you know what I mean? And to get over that line, you need winners. And I look in that team and I think, is there enough winners? And I look at Saliba walking off the pitch tonight, and it's the first time I thought, he's going to be asking himself a question now. He's going to be asking himself a question. He is going to be asking himself a question coming off that pitch tonight. Definitely. He's definitely going to be asking himself a question.
And,
Like, he's
and
going
right
to
now,
PSG, he's going to Real Madrid.
right now, it's an easy answer. Go.
Well,
Right now, it's such an easy answer. Go, because
but
like
the
unless
ball,
like right now, what can Arsenal offer him that says yes? It's easy to stay here. We got you. We got you. Right? What is it? Like
he just takes it,
it
mate.
sounds weird coming out of my mouth, but I'm just like, they have to make it easy for him to want to stay. How are they going to do that? Right? He's like world-class potential player. So we go out there and we bring in non-world-class potential players. That says it right there. That's the answer. All right, that's
But,
the answer. But I got to go.
Yeah,
I want to hang with you, but
Yeah, no, it's
Liam,
going.
have a good one. And Ryan, thank everybody in the chat. I'll see you on the next one. You guys enjoy.
do you know what though? Right, for the thing, right, with the balls, yeah, right, like. We've had this for years, mate. We've had this since 2004, mate. If we're being totally honest, we've always been short of players.
Yeah.
Look, when 2007, 2008, we didn't have the right goalkeeper. We didn't have the right centre back. Do you know what I mean? We didn't have the right defensive midfielder. We come to this situation here, right? We never have the right tools to see through a job, and we had an opportunity to do something in January, and the ball yet again fouled. And like Edu fouled in the summer. You can't be telling me that they wanted Sterling and Neto. For Sterling and Neto to come in on the last day means there was an absolute disaster class in terms of what happened in the summer. But I'm looking. I've always said, yeah, right, I'm looking from the top down, yeah, right, and I'm looking from the very top. Do they want to win stuff? How hungry are they to win stuff? And it's not all Arteta's fault whatsoever. It's not all Arteta's fault whatsoever. I just feel that we're always in a situation, yeah, right, where we're always short. We're always short, and you can sit there and go, yeah, we lost this player, we lost that player, but you know what? I don't know if Havertz would have made much difference in them games. Yes,
Thank you very much, darling.
I don't know if Jesus would have made much difference. Like, no, I don't think they would. Do you know what I mean? Like Gabriel would have made a difference, obviously, but I'm looking at the injuries, yeah, right? And I'm thinking, how many players would have actually made a massive difference? Because we have to be honest, Jesus is not good enough to take us to the next level. Havertz is not good enough to take us to the next level, but he's good enough to be a squad player, but he's not good enough to be that striker. Do you know what I mean? Martinelli, for me, is not good enough to take us to the next level. I'm starting to question, like, kind of Odegaard in terms of he has to raise his game next year. Do you know what I mean? He has to get back to where he was.
It's
What?
no coincidence. We sack off Smith Rowe, sack off Fabio Vieira, brought no one in to replace them. He has no competition, basically, because obviously Ethan wasn't expected to be his competition, let's be honest.
But did he have competition before, mate? If we're being totally honest with you.
But he had players there. But the thing is, he had players there that were there in his position that he
I
knew.
think there's something else there, mate, with
And
Odegaard.
obviously, he took the foot off the gas. He does, again, it's like Martinelli, because Martinelli knows that Trossard isn't like a direct competition for him. I can half-arse it. I can put the handbrake on because Arteta loves me over him. And I think it's the same for Odegaard.
I don't. Do you know what? I don't disagree, but I don't agree. Like, I don't think Odegaard's ever had for a serious competition, and that's not. I know what you're saying, but let's be honest, mate. Smith Rowe weren't coming on for love or money at the back end last year. This is the things that Arteta does, mate. We've seen it, mate. That he literally just does not utilise them players. Like he's just not utilised one area, mate, whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? Like he doesn't utilise his squad. And this is one of my biggest issues, mate. And I've been going on about this for months, mate. And there's no fucking surprise, yeah, right, that we had all these injuries to Odegaard, Gabriel, Saliba, Saka. Every single player that we've overrun over the last 2 to 3 years. Every single player, right, have got hamstring injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. I'll tell you why the reason he's got them is, right, because we're fucking running them to the ground. We're running them to the ground. And we always get to the end of the season. Last season was the only season, yeah, right, which we stay consistent. The last 3 to 4 years, mate, the players have been run to the ground. Absolutely run to the ground. And my feeling is, yeah, right, the way we treat cup games, and you can see it stems into the squad, yeah, right? They just don't care. They started doing the Premier League once they got to the semi-final of the Champions League.
Yeah.
They just didn't give a shit. And it did not sit right with me whatsoever. You could sit there, you little Martinelli wank boys, yeah, right, and sit there and go, well, it doesn't matter where you finish second, third, fourth, fifth. Do you know what? You need to win games to breed confidence. You need to go out and beat the likes of Bournemouth, Brentford, Crystal Palace to have the confidence to go and beat Paris Saint-Germain away. Do you know what I mean? You can't just turn the tap on and turn the tap off when you want to do it. You can't just turn that on and turn that off. And it's a big summer, mate. It's a big summer. Like, I think, right, there needs to be players that need to be kind of, I think, sold, if I'm being totally honest. I think we need to make the money on some of these players. Do you know what I mean? I think if we don't make the money on some of these players this year, then we'll struggle to get money from them. We've been in a situation before where we don't sell a player, and then what happens? We end up selling them for 10 to 15 million.
Yeah.
And, mate, I know it sounds harsh, but I want us to get to the next level. I want us to get over the line. I sat here quite emotional after the Real Madrid game, saying, right, that we deserved after all the years of pain. And then what happens? The next game, we're back to square one. We're experiencing the pain again. And it was all because of we haven't got the right players in the team. And you can't be going into a semi-final, right, with 4 or 5 youth players sitting on the bench. You just can't do it, mate.
Yeah.
You just can't do it. And half that fucking bench right, is unfit because they've been injured, and the other half of the bench he just don't trust. He just don't want to play them. And I can't fathom, right, why one area don't come on in this game for the last 15, 20 minutes just to try something different.
Yeah,
Do you know what? Go on.
No, I said literally for me. It's like ever since Saka's come back from his 4.5 months out, Ethan's back to square one now. In terms of prior to that injury Saka got, we was asking these questions about Ethan before. Why are you getting minutes here? Why is only a few minutes there? And like 1 or 2 minutes there, 1 or 2 minutes here. And he had a 4.5 months where he came in, didn't moan, didn't gripe, got in, got involved, helped out quite a few as well, and actually stood out as well. Saka's come back, Ethan back on the bench, back to 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there. What as I say, like we're saying, what has Ethan actually done? Has he done what Zaha did to David Moyes all them years ago? Done something?
I honestly think, right, this is Arteta every year, mate. Look at Emil Smith Rowe, right? And I know he come back for injury last year, but he couldn't come on for love or money, mate. Like,
wouldn't give him minutes. They wouldn't give him minutes. Tierney, but look at Tierney. Until Brendan Rodgers came out in January, back in the winter on deadline day, and said it's pre-agreed that he's coming to us in the summer, we didn't see Tierney. Suddenly that's been announced, and we're seeing Tierney every fucking week.
Yeah, but the problem is with Tierney, mate. Like, and it's like Zinchenko. Yeah, you don't know what substitutions this guy is ever going to make. Like, he'll just randomly bring Zinchenko on in a game, or just randomly bring Tierney on a game, and then not play him again for 4 or 5 weeks.
Never know. When we're losing to Bournemouth the other night on Saturday, brings on Sterling. We haven't used him all season. You know he's Bob Eustace. Brings him on. We need to score a goal. But for 2 minutes.
I don't even think I really want to listen to it, mate. Like, he's obviously...
But by the way, guys, it's okay. Everything's okay because Arsenal reached out today, and to all the fans that getting behind the club and all you members that have been getting behind and supporting it, you get a free couple of hours to see the team train at the Emirates next Wednesday if you're lucky, and then you can fuck off home. That's nice, isn't it?
The players, what we've done today, the way we started, how we handled the pressure.
Do you know what, mate? I hate to be really critical. Like, we got to a quarter semi-final, which we haven't done since 2008, 2009, I think it was, or something like that. But I just don't feel, right, in both these legs, right, that we try to change it to give ourselves a fighting chance. And I never see us change our tactics or formation. I just don't see it, and I'll never see it. You know what I mean? And I just sit there and I think, right, when you're 3-1 down with like 10 minutes to go, you need to go for the juggler. Like, do you remember back in the Wenger days, like the late 90s, early 2000s? We would end up with 4 or 5 strikers on the pitch. We would end up with a Bergkamp on a pitch, a Canoe on a pitch, an Henry on a pitch, a Wiltord on a pitch. Do you know what I mean? We would end up with all them players, right? We're fighting a semi-final, right? And we're bringing on Ricardo Calafiori and Ben White. Like, I ain't being mad, mate, here, right? But surely, yeah, right, you'd have been better if you're going to bring one of them players on and go free at the back. I totally get it. Do you know what I mean? But then you bring on like a one area, or you even bring on a Raheem Sterling.
Yeah.
But there's nothing of that, is there? There's nothing of that. I just don't feel right that we've gone out there, right, in both these legs and tried to change it to give ourselves a fighting chance. And I don't, and mate, it's the same thing every year, mate. We don't use our bench. We don't rotate the squad. We play the same players week in, week out. And then we wonder why they're then we wonder when it gets to April, May, right, why they're not performing. Either they're injured, never coming back from injuries, or they're fucked.
Yeah.
Why is it? But apparently he's very upset tonight.
Yeah, the only fucking one.
Well, to be honest, I agree with a lot of what the manager said there tonight about being proud of the group.
I don't know. Like, should we be proud of that? I don't want to be harsh. Like, we've beaten Will. I don't think we should be proud with that, mate. Tonight,
standards. Like I said earlier, standards.
I'm proud of the first 20-minute performance, mate, because that is as good as I've seen the first 20 minutes from us for mate, I don't know. I'm really proud of that, right? But you know what? We still didn't take the chances. We had the chances.
So it got to like the 25th minute, and then suddenly players started panicking and trying to force the issue. Lewis Skelly runs, an invasion runs, and then instead of passing it, runs into trouble. Saka did the same thing. Saliba did his bozo moment as well in the first half. It almost caught. We all got punished for, sorry. And it's like a little bozo moment sort of creeping in. And then within 5 minutes, 5 minutes of that happening, bang, 2-0 on aggregate. It's like, you make things hard for yourselves. I said at the start of the second half, I'd love to know what he said at the start in the half time, because they came out, it was like they're defeated, like, oh, well, we'll just go for the motions. We'll try and keep it as respectful as possible. It's like you say, even in the Emirates era, if a team was, be it league, in Europe, FA Cup, League Cup, if we were losing at home or away, but there's an opportunity to put it back and salvage something, he'd throw on every attacker he had, even if they were a kid. Wenger would throw them on in the hope that something would happen. The irony is Eddie Nketiah was one of them against Norwich City. What was it, 1-0 down, seconds to go? Throws him on in the Carabao Cup. 2 goals in 2 minutes, bang.
Mate,
Arteta's not brave enough. He's like you say, he wants to be too much Pep mentality. We ain't got the fun to be a Pep. He hasn't even got the personnel to be like a Pep.
he certainly hasn't got the squad to do that, like with fullbacks, mate. Like, no. I get they had proper fullbacks share, right? Like this, but I know it's no disrespect to the likes of Ben White, because I think he's been absolutely superb for us, like over the last 4 or 5 years.
He's been out all season injured.
But do you know what I mean? Like, we're talking about a lot. We're talking about going to win it, and I understand him coming on, or him or Calabori coming on. They go free at the back and then chuck another forward on. There was nothing of that sort, was there? We just never come out of shape. And like, do you need Thomas Partey in the last 10, 15 minutes when you're chasing a game? No, you don't, mate. Because let's be honest, yeah, right? He's given the ball away for one of the goals, yeah, right? Throw one area on and ask a different question. I'm telling you now, mate, that PSG team was there for the taking tonight. In that first 15, 20 minutes, they were there for the taking. And if we take one of them chances, yeah, right, that game becomes an absolute melting pot. If Saka scores that chance to make it 2-2, yet again, I think they shit themselves. I honestly do not rate them. I think Inter Milan will go and win the final, because I think they're a much more complete team and a much better team. But I just look at this PSG team today, right, and I thought, where they've won it, yeah, right, it's just clinical brilliance. And we haven't had clinical brilliance since across the front three, yeah, right? Since the Invincibles, I mean, totally honest, we've had 1 or 2 players, like we've had our Alexis Sanchez's in the time, do you know what I mean? We've had our Aubameyangs, but we've never had the quality across the front line. And you look at Martinelli, he ain't going to do it. Like, we know the strikers are not. None of the strikers in this club are going to do it. And Saka will do it. But you know what? I think even he was not found out as such, but they've done a really good job on him, PSG, over the 2 legs, because they knew if they took him out of the game, actually, that takes Arsenal out of the game. And that's all they did, mate. They took Saka out of the game, and they knew that would be it. And that was it. That was it, mate. That was it, because there was nothing else that we could do in terms of options. And yeah, we were unfortunate with injuries, yeah, right. But we've known we needed a world-class striker or a top striker for the last 3 to 4 years. And the board and the recruitment team have not delivered that. And I hope we get it in the summer, but do you know what? It's going to be harder to get into the semi-final of the Champions League next year. Real Madrid ain't going to be mugs again. Barcelona ain't going to. Barcelona will be there again. They got Yamal, mate, who's one of the best players in the world. Why would players not want to go and play with him? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bayern Munich will always be Bayern Munich. Man City will come back again because Man City have got the cash, mate.
Liverpool.
This was our opportunity, yeah, right. This was our opportunity this year, in my eyes, and like. I just feel that we, like, from top to bottom, we've not given ourselves the opportunity to get to that final. So it's disappointing. It's disappointing. But we need to see whether all the talk in the summer now is that we are getting that Berta's going to go out, and I believe he will, because I think he's what's needed. But I think he needs to be ruthless in terms of, do you know what, mate? There's certain players here I think we can make some cash on. Like, I'm fed up with not selling players, yeah, right? For shit fees. And then you look at Liverpool, mate. They sold Coutinho for 130 million, and then they go and get Van Dijk and Alisson. Let's be honest, yeah, right? If it wasn't for Man City, yeah, right, with them two signings, mate, they would have won the league about 5 or 6 times.
Yep.
And that was all down to selling Coutinho.
Yeah.
So maybe we do need to sell fucking someone, like, for massive money.
But who's their currently? That's going to be that big draw.
Well, the only person is, mate, and it's the only person I don't want to lose is William Saliba. Do you know what I mean? But and that don't work in our favour whatsoever, mate.
If the Saudis still want Trossard, they can take him as well.
Yeah, but what's he really going to give us now in terms of value? He ain't really going to give us much in value, is he?
Well, look at the Saudis are willing to pay for other players that are sort of his level. They like to pay over the odds sometimes, so we never know. But in terms of big value, yeah, he's going to be. You look at your Gabriels, your Salibas, and other players I don't want to mention.
The problem is, yeah, right, the players we sell, mate, will just cripple us, and we'll end up having to pay that money to get them players back. Mate, the thing is, they're going to have to spend massive, mate, in the summer. They are going to have to spend money. Like, realistically, like, if we did sell someone like Martinelli, how much does he actually go for at the moment? Because
30, 40.
I don't see any more, mate, if I'm being totally honest at the moment. Why would a club pay 50, 60 million for Martinelli at the moment?
Yeah, unless it's Saudi, you're not going to get that sort of money.
Exactly. So, but that's probably the player that probably could bring us in a substantial amount of money, if I'm being totally honest. I don't see him progressing now. Sorry, well, not at this club anyway. Maybe it is the manager. I don't know. Mate, I don't want to say it is the manager whatsoever, but something has gone backwards with Martinelli, and it just continues to go backwards. And he hasn't got an end product. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Mate, do you know what he is at the moment? He's a weaker Martinelli. A weaker Walcott. At least Walcott contributed with 10 to 15 goals every season. Do you know what I mean? When he was fit.
No, yeah. I take a few Walcott over, but yeah.
And I don't know, mate. You look at the goalkeeper tonight, mate. That's the difference again, mate. Isn't it? Like, you look at that like, don't get me wrong. I don't think Raya can do much about the strikes, if I'm being totally honest. But do you know what? He played right into trouble.
Yeah, but also we had that discussion as well on Saturday with Raya, that suddenly this season things are Bozo moments with him are creeping in, especially in the last few weeks. Bozo moments where you pass the ball and there's a stand where he's passed the ball from, knowing that potentially so could happen. He doesn't, and as soon as something happens, he's pegging it back, and it's too late by then.
But we don't learn, do we? We see the same things happen time and time again. We see the same goals getting conceded time and time again. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've said this, like, this team don't learn quick enough. And like, the management team don't learn quick enough at times in terms of situations. And we see the same situations time after time. And you're like scratching your head, like, Yeah, it can happen once. If it happens twice, then you're serious asking a question. But when it starts happening 3, 4 times, you're just like, mate, they're just not learning. Do you know what I mean? Like they're just not learning from their kind of mistakes, and it's naive at times. And do you know what? I do think we've punched above our weight as such in the Premier League over the last couple of years. But I thought last year was our best season, 100%. And I thought, yet again, I think if Klopp don't resign, I think Liverpool were a major threat last year going to the end of the season. I think that was their fault and problem that Klopp announced he's leaving the club too early. But
the whole thing went about him, and it was like took it away from the players.
You could tell at the end of the season there was animosity there with Salah in him as well. But you look at us and you think, I get why people say, has he taken them as far as he's taken them? I don't think he has, because I don't think he's got the players. But at the same time, he's got to prove that he can impact games in terms of off the bench. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got to prove that he can do that, and he's got to prove that he can change. I think change his formation at times when needed.
Yeah. But also his playing style. The 23-24 season, 23, not last season, season before. Sorry. When we came out of nowhere, the first chance for the title. Look at the football we were playing. Even the second half of last season, look at the football we're playing. We haven't seen any of that. I know we've had injury this season, but
I don't get it,
mate. We've not seen any of that this season. It's like
I don't get it, mate.
The more we don't get over the line, he comes out the following season. We get more and more defensive than anything else. He doesn't. He feels like he puts a chains on the players to not play to the levels they can play at, and we know they can play it because we've seen it. How can he go from, especially last season? How can we go from the end that second half of the season, the way we played football, we tore teams apart. No matter where they were in the league, we tore teams limb from limb, week in, week out, most 9 times out of 10. How do you go from that? And just because we didn't get over the line, come back the following season and go, right, handbrake on. We're gonna be ultra passive and ultra frustrating to watch, but it might work. And when it doesn't work, but you stick to the same plan throughout the whole season with the excuses of injuries this, injuries that. You can't. He's got to go back and let the players play and let, in terms of to their strengths, to their best abilities, loosen the reins basically and let them. Because when you did that, look how fearful teams were of us, and they were, because we were scoring for fun at one point. We scored like 30 odd goals in 6 games.
But mate, why is that, right? Because I mentioned that, didn't I, the other week, and I said like there was a part of last season, right, where I don't know, for about 4 or 5 games, mate, we actually pinned people in their box. And I'll tell you, well, I look at the Liverpool game last season. Like, I know we conceded on the verge of our time, yet again, another fucking big old howler, yeah, right. But I look at the team, yeah, right, and I thought we was on the front foot, we was putting pressure on, we was attacking attractive football. And I remember and I know it was only Sheffield United, but I remember them being pinned in their half, yeah, right, and Burnley, and thinking, this is what I like, yeah, right. And I see it, and I'll keep mentioning the Forest game, the first game of the season last year. I see it in that game, and I swear down, yeah, right, that first half performance was superb. Timber goes off. The second half performance was shocking, and we just basically scraped to win the game in the end. And I'm like, how the hell do we go from one style of play to another style of play just because the fullbacks come off? Yeah, but I've never seen us play like that ever again. And even down to the Real Madrid games, don't get me wrong, we tactically played the game well against Real Madrid in the second leg. The first game, it's all down to Declan Rice. If Declan Rice don't score them 2 free kicks, mate, we don't go through, in my eyes. Do you know what I mean? But I don't understand yet, right, where this stance of change of play's been and why we've decided to go like this. And the only thing I can think of, yeah, right, is that Thomas Partey come into the team after that. And that's the only thing I can think of, mate, because otherwise,
it doesn't make no sense, does it?
Yeah, there was no other really tactical change. Martinelli continues to be up front. I mean, on the left. Saka continues to be on the right. Do you know what I mean? Like, Havertz continues to be the striker. Declan Rice is in midfield. Odegaard was in midfield, but obviously Thomas Partey come back. But it's not down to Thomas Partey. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what it is, mate. I really, really don't know what it is. and I don't understand what it is, but I just look at our team, yeah, right, and I just think that we're not. When do you get excited? Like, don't get me wrong, right? We've had some good wins this year. We beat Man City 5-1, brilliant day. We beat Real Madrid 3-0, brilliant day. But I look at the rest of the season, and I think, how many actually brilliant days there been? There hasn't been many, mate. Like
No.
we've dropped 21 points from winning positions. Like that's
Yep.
not acceptable. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. And that again tells me this team doesn't learn quick enough. This team does not learn by their mistakes quick enough. We can't score goals. We haven't got any forwards. Mate, it's a big summer, mate. It's a big summer. Like, I thought, yeah, right, last year, right, we was an attractive proposition, and we should still be attractive a proposition, to be fair. But I think we're like, I look at last year and look at this year,
I think on
and
the
I
edge,
think,
they're going one way or the other.
yeah, no, I just think, the summer of this year, the summer of this year, players would look at us and think, oh yeah, they got to semi-final, done really well, but actually, they're not really playing that great football, are they, at the moment? Do you know what I mean? The end of season form weren't great in the Premier League. I know, like we've taken our eye off the ball because of the Champions League, which I don't agree with whatsoever. But I feel like it was more of attractive force last year because the way we took Man City to the last game of the season, the way we was playing football, the way we'd won 15 or 16 games out of 18 out of our last 18 games. And I just feel it's a slump this year. And like we could go and beat Liverpool, Newcastle, and Southampton, but actually, it ain't going to paper over the cracks, is it? It ain't going to paper over what's happened this year. And yeah, we've had loads of injuries, but mate, Arteta and the board need to look at themselves on that and ask the question: why are we continuously got these hamstring injuries? Because you're overplaying players. You don't rotate them. You had opportunities over the last 2 to 3 years to play Nelson in games. Do you know what I mean? Like you never give him a game. Very rarely. And I thought he deserves that at some point to play some certain games. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the lesser teams, like if you had Sheffield United or something, play him and rest Saka. But they never did, mate. They would play Saka week in, week out, and then we'd get to the Carabao Cup and Saka would be playing in the Carabao Cup. And you're like, mate, are you going to rest the guy or are you going to injure him?
Yep.
The club and Arteta brought this problem on in terms of the injuries, and they need to look at themselves in terms of the injuries and stop blaming. Yeah, I looked down my tunnel and I had 7 players injured. Well, why have you got 7 players injured, mate? It's like the first goal tonight, yeah, right? Everyone's going, oh yeah, it's unlucky, it deflected. Well, why wasn't he closed down quick enough?
I said that.
Do you know what I mean? We've got to stop making excuses, mate. We've got to stop making these excuses, and we've got to change the mentality. And I think we've got to change the mentality from top to bottom if we want to be winners. If we want to win something and want to win something big, we have to change our mentality.
Yeah.
And I actually think, yeah, right, that includes obviously us fans at times. Mate, I look at myself, mate. I need to change my mentality a little bit, don't I? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's great beating Real Madrid, but actually goes that ain't won you a trophy, is it?
No, not the end. No.
Hasn't won you nothing, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm sitting here another year, mate, and we won nothing, and I'm going to be watching either Spurs or Man United pick up a trophy at the end of the year.
Oh, that could be playable either way.
Well, people will sit there going, I don't really give a shit, but it's going to be shocking, mate. That they're going to sit there and go, yeah, we've had our worst ever season and we won a trophy and Arsenal couldn't. You know it's all happening, mate. You know it's all going to come out, mate. And whether we like it or not, yeah, right, it's going to be fucking horrible. It's going to be horrible because they have had the worst season, them 2 teams, yeah, right? And I know it's only the UEFA Cup, and I know, but we couldn't get over the line with the UEFA Cup. We couldn't get over the line ever.
Even the current format, we fuck it up somehow.
It's just disappointing, mate, isn't it? It's just
disappointing.
disappointing.
What we had, we're Sporting Lisbon. We couldn't get past Sporting Lisbon for
Do you know what I mean, mate? Like Olympiacos.
Yeah, Olympiacos as well. What was it? Villarreal, Unai Emery.
Villarreal, mate, we couldn't get past them, mate. We couldn't even score. Yet again, couldn't score for love or money. Like we get to semi-finals, this club, yeah, right. Over the last few years, right, and we absolutely freeze apart from the FA Cup. Which, just to be honest, yeah, right. And I'll still say, if we didn't go into COVID and there was no one in the stadium, we wouldn't have won that tournament whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? But you look at you look at it, we just can't get over the line. We couldn't get over the line against Villarreal. We couldn't get over the line against Newcastle. We couldn't get over the line again, obviously tonight, and against Paris Saint-Germain. We couldn't get over the line against Man City. There's always something holding us back, and we're always short. We are always short.
What's the one consistent of all that in all them time? What's the one person that's consistent in all that that we see week? Arteta. Edu was there as well. He's got a part to play, especially last time. I don't care what anyone says. In terms, I'm sorry. Yes, you want the promotion, but you didn't get it. Suck it up and do your fucking job that you're paid for. Don't just go, I'm going to talk to this one and not that, and not talk to that man over there. Because you'll give him triple salary for doing this, that, and the other. Fuck off then.
He has to change his stance as well, mate.
If he wasn't happy, Edu, he should have fucked off in the summer, let someone else come in, and he may have had a decent crack at the window then.
Yeah.
But
you can't tell me, mate, that anyone was talking about Neto or Sterling before the last week of the transfer window.
I said it before. I've said it time and time again. I said it before tonight as well. Who passed that Neto situation? The whole Let's go for Neto, a goalkeeper that played the night before. The night before had played in a game for his parent club now in a competition. We'd play him. We were bringing him to play in. But he can't do that because he's now cup tied. Yeah. And the club went, brilliant, Edu. Well done, Edu. And the Sterling thing is more convenient. So it's just publicly known it was available. So, that'll do as an attack and that'll get us through the season. And then, and I said earlier on, Aston Villa, we didn't even go to Aston Villa. Aston Villa came to us and said, we've got all this business. We need to get off-licensed players. Here's Ollie Watkins. Here's a price. And we still tried lowballing him with 40 mil.
But we've always done that, mate. Luis Suarez. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we've all as a club, we just can't go over the line with like certain stuff, and it's the mentality. Do you know what I mean? Like this is what I say. It's all about the mentality of the club. Do you know what I mean?
And since the Cronkies have come in, since Dan came along initially, he started buying shares in this club. That's the mentality. The mentality is changing for the wrong reasons.
All he cares about, mate, is that we finish in Champions League spaces, mate.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? This is what I say in terms of what I said. In terms of in the heat of the moment, I said on Saturday. When you deep it, the only reason we got rid of Wenger because for 2 seasons without Champions League. The only reason we got rid of Emery because the facing of no Champions League.
Like, I say it won't go nowhere. Like people were sitting
and the pandemic happened, so he couldn't really afford to sack off Arteta. And it's just by hook and by crook, things got better, and now we're back in a situation where for 2 seasons we've been in this competition. We should see the job off in the league and make it 3 years in the bounce of Champions League football.
Yeah, but our form's been fucking disastrous, mate.
Especially now in this new format. That's all they care about is the money.
But our form's been disastrous, mate. Like in the Premier League at home, like even when we beat Chelsea, mate, it was the most shittiest 1-0 victory I've ever seen. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like from the day we beat Man, do you know what? Right, I'll tell you what sums it up, mate. And my phone's about to die in a minute. One second. I'll tell you what sums up the ball, yeah. Right, I'll tell you what sums them up. We go and beat Man City 5-1, yeah, and everyone's on an absolute buzz. The transfer deadline day is the next day. We really believed they were going to get someone in, and we fucking didn't bring no one in. And then straight away, yeah, right, everyone is deflated again because fucking we've not done nothing. We got no strikers, and then within 2 days after that, or 3 days after that, we decided to go on a tour thing again. Which I don't get why we did it for a second year, right? I get it last year, right? But we just played 10 or 11 games, mate, in a row, yeah, right? In January, we've been way in Europe and everything, and we've just been beaten by Newcastle. And wait a minute, you're going to fly them out again to Dubai, and then we lose Havertz. So within winning that game 5-1 and everyone being absolutely fucking ecstatic, by the next day, mate, the Bulls showed their colours again. The Bulls showed their colours, and they're just not proactive enough, and we're not proactive enough. Arteta's not proactive enough at times in terms of substitutions and making tactical changes, and I'm bored of it, to be honest with you, mate. I'm bored of it.
Hopefully, Berto coming in now, he's going to hopefully start changing his mentality. So he's come from a club that don't accept this kind of BS basically. Let's be honest. He's come from a manager that's more stubborn than Arteta. That says a lot. Like he spent the money again. He'll make if he wouldn't take a job surely, Bert, after being at
No. He's taking the job to do big changes.
Yeah, if he comes, it could if things are in a situation of he ain't got the power he's been told he'll have. That all turns out he'll just do a spin medicine tank and go bye bye, and we're back to square one again.
He needs to be ruthless, mate. He honestly needs to be ruthless, and I think he will be ruthless. I think it will. I think it will be a big summer.
I think end of the season. I think end of the season, him and Arteta will have a meeting and all about the window coming up and all that targets and all. And I think hopefully Beretta, or however you pronounce his name, will have a very frank discussion with Arteta personally and say, "You've got a season with me now, a full season. If I don't see a trophy, at least 1 out of 4.
He has to win big, mate. He has to win the Premier League or Champions League next year.
Yeah.
FA Cup's not going to cut it.
No.
The Carabao Cup's not going to cut it, mate.
No.
I'd even debate to say, right, if he won the Cup double, whether that would cut it. He'd probably scrape the barrel there, right? But at the end of the day, mate, he has to win the Premier League or Champions League next year. He has to win it. He has to get over the line, because if he doesn't get over the line for a sixth year, yeah, right. And you got to remember, right, people probably are in their right to start demanding questions now in terms of it, but the board have given him a place to hide in terms of what they've contributed in terms of the summer in January.
Yes,
and that is the only reason why Arteta survives in terms of
for another year.
Not having another year is because, do you know what? He wasn't backed. He wasn't backed, mate, last summer, mate. No. We're being totally honest, right?
That's why I call it Edu. That's why I call it Edu for his bullshit.
Mate, there's no smoke without fire, mate. Do you know what I mean? There's no smoke without fire with Edu, mate. There's no smoke. It's either Edu walked because he wasn't given the support in terms of getting the players he needs, or he cocked up with what he was supposed to get in the summer, and he ended up with Sterling and Neto. Either way you look at it, yeah, right, it's an absolute car crash. Either way you look at it, there was no way, yeah, right, that you're going to have players on the bench like Sterling and Neto, yeah, right, and you're going to win a Champions League. I'm sorry, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. You're not going to sit there with youngsters on the bench and win a Champions League. Like Paris Saint-Germain last week brought on 3 fucking quality players at the Emirates. We couldn't bring on no one, mate. We couldn't bring on no one. And you can sit there and go on about injuries, yeah, right, but you all knew that you needed a striker in January, but because you fucking gambled with Raheem Sterling, you tied yourself in knots. You could have potentially got Rashford on loan in January.
Yeah.
But you tied yourselves in knots and you got stuck with Sterling and Neto. You can't make it up, mate. You can't make it up. You've got to start looking at it, right? What happened last year, right? And it was an absolute car crash of a summer, and you're not going to win big trophies, yeah, right? With the fucking likes of Sterling on the bench. No offense, Jorginho. Jorginho has been a good signing for us, and I think he's really good on the sidelines and all that kind of stuff. But yet again, he's not going to offer us much now. Do you know what I mean? These players have got to be replaced, and we got to have players like Paris Saint-Germain have got players to be able to bring on. Do you know what I mean? And make an impact. We seem to have these players, yeah, right, that come in. They don't get the opportunity, and then they're either loaned out or sold across. And I look at the players like Emil Smith-Rowe. I look at Fabio Vieira. We spent big money on Fabio Vieira, mate. We spent 34 million on him. Do you know what I mean? I look at the players like Nelson. Like, you can't tell me, yeah, right, that Sterling was better than. What was the point of loaning out Nelson to bringing a loaning out of Sterling? Absolute fucking travesty, mate. That was an absolute travesty. Like, at least if you had kept Nelson, you'd have had a better impact player to come off the bench. You would have probably had someone who would put more impact in it, even start the game, than what Sterling's done. Plus, you would have had a loan signing spare up for January. And then you look at Aston Villa. They go out and get Rashford and Asensio. Oh, what his name is. We could have done that, mate, in January.
Yeah.
Mate, it's a fucking car crash, mate. It's an absolute fucking car crash. It's a car crash. And I hope Berta comes in here, right, and ruffles feathers, mate. And, mate, honestly, personally, I'd sell both left wingers. I'd sell Martinelli. I'd sell Trossard. That's my personal opinion. Odegaard gets 1 more year, yeah, right? Because I think he has been a good player. But there needs to be the bollocks in terms of, do you know what, we're gonna go a different direction now with captaincy. We're gonna give it to Declan, because I think that he has the mentality to push us over the line with the right players around him. I really, really do, and I think he will have the tough conversations. Right? I don't know. I think Odegaard had them conversations, and I think Odegaard's like, he's out. He was the right player at the right time to be the captain, but for me now, he's not the right player. He's not the right player, and I think that's another big decision. And that's what I'm saying about mentality. We need to stop being fucking nice. Do you know what I mean? We need to make the right decisions to be fucking winners. Like, I know this sounds stupid, yeah, right? The typho. I'm bringing up the typho.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. What the fuck was that all about? Like, yeah, again, we look fucking amateur. We look too bob, mate. Like, it's a Champions League semi-final, yeah, right? And we turn up with that fucking flying above our North Bank. You look at Paris Saint-Germain tonight. Real deal, mate. Real deal. Mate, I don't get it, mate. I just don't think, like, we have to change our mentality. We have to get things right. And there needs to be some ruthless decisions, mate, in terms of players' personnel. And Arteta has to deliver next year. Like, he ain't going to go unless he walks. I don't see that. And if that is the case, that he doesn't go, he has to win big next year. He has to win the Premier League or the Champions League.
Yeah.
And there can be no questions asked here, right? The board needs to deliver. Berta will obviously needs to deliver in terms of bringing in the players. Give them to Arteta. If you don't succeed, then, mate, then do you know what? You've had 6 years. We need to go a different direction.
Yeah. Simple as, yeah. Because I don't. I said it. I keep saying this all night. I don't want to go down the route of them not down the road where they built a squad capable of winning silverware, and then went to waste. Got themselves into situations and went to waste.
What's your mate? Like, you look at Manchester United, yeah, right? They go and win the Uefa Cup this year, yeah, right? They would have won 3 trophies in 3 years in their worst ever time, yeah, right?
Yep.
It ain't a good look, mate. It ain't whatever way you want to look at it. It's not a good look. Like, yeah, we are playing Champions League football. Yeah, we have got a better quality squad. Like, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want to be them or love or money, but why can they get over the line with the players that they've got? And I take the Europa Cup away. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think we probably could win that, to be fair, this year if we was in it. But you look at, like, even the FA Cup last year, and you look at the League Cup, we don't even get ourselves into the positions to get into the final. Like, we get knocked out the FA Cup the 3rd or 4th round. Like, this might sound harsh here, right? We don't win. Like, you look at the kind of the 3rd round thing, and like we continue, like, just like, even with the kits and all that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's we try and do the right thing, but actually it costs us. And for some reason, when we wear that kit, and
That's got to stop as well. So
don't get me wrong,
that's good calls and all that, but come on.
It is for a good cause. It is for a good cause, but surely there's other ways of doing the good cause than having to like wear the kit. Like, do you know what I mean? There's other ways that you can do it and support the cause, because yeah, it is a good cause, and we do want to prevent that, like, from being on our streets. But every time we put that on, we lose game. We're losing it.
Here's an idea. We have 2 other fucking kits we release every year with a home kit. You wear one of them kits. If you want to go down that route, not wearing the home kit for the home kit and all the red kit. If you have the opportunity, there's an idea. You've got an away kit. You've got a 3rd kit. Pick your poison out of the 2 on the day and go with that one instead.
I heard Troy Deeney say, right, we should change our mentality and not do a guard of honour on Sunday. Mate, we ain't in no position.
Rangers going to do it against Celtic. Ooh. No,
exactly. But we ain't got no leg to stand on now, mate. Like, being out, like, we're like, they're smashing us by about 14.
Yeah, we'll come across bitter.
Yeah, they're smashing us by 14, 16 points. Yeah, right. We've just been knocked out of the Champions League. Yeah, we're going to turn up. Yeah, right. And like Billy Big Bollocks go, actually, we're not going to give you a fucking a guard of honour. At the end of the day, mate, whether I like Liverpool or not, and I don't really like them, but they've been the best team in the Premier League this year by a country mile, by an absolute country mile. Do you know what I mean? So, like, if we won the Premier League, I'd want clubs to do it for us. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we ain't even in the situation where we could even demand anything like that and go, yeah, we're not
No.
going to give you one, because actually we ain't any competition for them at the moment.
No. And on
I
there,
don't know. I don't know, mate.
and on that note, I think, as you say, your battery's about to die, so we'll get ourselves
Yeah,
out.
I'm on 3% now, mate. I'm on 3%.
You know what, mate, we're going to get ourselves out of it. Obviously, thanks to yourselves, and obviously Brooks is in the background, Gav, everyone else in the chat. Gary was here earlier as well. Joel was here for a bit. Obviously, he didn't come up for the end of the show, but it is what it is. We've gone for over 3 hours and 40 odd minutes, so you got your rants worth as well tonight. But yeah, well, obviously I won't go back tomorrow, but Liam will be back tomorrow with Jonesy for the Jonesy and the Cullen and Jonesy show tomorrow night. What time is that tomorrow?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock UK time. There you go. So keep an eye out for that. Again, it's a bit of a distraction for tonight, bit of banter, bit of a laugh, and some fun and games as well along the way. With a new look as well, not just for thumbnails, but in general, but from what I've been told. And then Friday, nothing planned. Saturday, got the girls playing early kickoff against Man United, last game of the season in the league. Win it or avoid defeat, and we seal second. Going by the last 2 games, though, I'm concerned. But I will be covering that anyway. And then Sunday, Liverpool Arsenal again. Cover it. Hope for a miracle. See what happens there. Apart from that, guys, we'll just go through the motions really for the next few days. But we'll dust ourselves down and go again. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.